Hey, JDS, good morning. Hey, Nanya, how you doing? Won't be long, guys. I'm just finishing setting up here. Glad to see you this morning, guys. Yeah, we got about 6 inches of snow last night. Winter's not finished yet. I'm doing pretty good there, Nanya. Yeah, it's but the frickin' snow. We got about 6 inches of snow last night. I don't have the camera set up outdoors. I took it down day before yesterday. Hey, Indigo Ryan, how you doing? I don't have the camera set up outdoors. I took it down day before yesterday. Hey, Indigo Ryan, how you doing? Yeah, windy and cold over there today, Nanya. Sorry to hear that. Hey, Paul.
Hey, Roger, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm gonna be less tired than you.
Well, we gave it a shot this morning.
Yeah, I seen that. That was a little bit too early.
Is it not working?
Yeah, everything's working, but
Good morning.
all went on early this morning.
Oh yeah, I saw that in my feed notification.
Yeah, me too.
Sorry, buddy, I was still sound asleep. Otherwise, I would have joined you.
Hey, I figured you would.
If I'm
to
ever
me-
able to see your notification, I will definitely join you.
To me, it's just kind of more of a fun talking point because everybody's going to say, "What the hell were you doing on at 3 o'clock in the morning? I got your notification."
I was sleepwalking.
Hey,
Yeah.
Bill, how you doing? Newfound Drum Productions, got to see you.
I had 2 or 3 guys on there for a little bit.
Are you live right now, Roger? Oh, you are. Okay.
Hey, Bill, how you doing? Newfound Drum Productions, got to see you. Are you making breakfast right now? Indigo Rhino? I just finished mine. I just got up not too long ago.
It's sunny here, windy, really windy,
Yeah.
really cold. Here's my current forecast right here. 40 plus up to 44 miles an hour.
Retired Guys Club. Yep, the Retired Guys Club. Yep, there you go.
We're not older. We're just wiser.
He didn't say old. He just said retired.
Well, there's a bunch of people that are retired very, very young, and
I'm
I
one of them.
did at 51.
Actually, that's my age now, Roger, and this is the year I decided to finally say, yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Well, I was forced to retire at 51, but
I don't want to either. I wish my health was better, but
yeah, me too.
you play the
Hey,
cards you
Cameron.
dealt in the game, right?
Oh, we did our best. That's all I can say.
Like Kenny Rogers says, you got to know when to fold them.
Hmm.
yep.
Kenny Rogers, he did it right on time.
Yeah. So you're going looking for a ship there, Paul? It's not snowing here or nothing?
No, it snowed overnight. There's snow on the rooftops a little bit here, but
A little bit.
yeah.
I wish we could say that here.
Never stopped snowing here, basically.
We got 6 inches last night. The trees are full. And it's a heavy snow.
So you
Hey,
got to
Don.
reset and start over again with the snow melt.
Yeah. I wish I would have kept my camera up to show you guys, but the camera's down. So
Oh, so you're only going to have one camera up? You're going to get rid of the other one?
no, the other one I'm going to keep to put in the back.
Ah, cool.
Thank you, Camero. Yeah, I'd like to thank everybody who commented on my video. I got a lot of comments to answer back to. Hey,
Good morning,
John.
Mr. DiNardo.
Hello. How are
Hey.
you?
And not bad, not bad. Hey, UFO Builder, long time no see. How you been doing?
I don't have the chat up or anything yet.
What's up, John? How you doing?
Did you notice that this morning? Did you get a problem hooking up to the Zoom this morning when you opened up, Paul?
It's
3 o'clock
totally
in the
different
morning.
today. Totally different today, your Zoom.
Yeah.
Well, your invitation was different today, but you're talking about 3 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, when you got
Well,
online.
it was a little bit different, but you tipped me off about having to go down and hit the 2 heads and then go down to the bottom over where the chat is.
Yeah.
And that's where the invitations are. They're not just out
No,
there like they used to.
My other ones I'm talking about is when you click on the camera first off or Zoom, usually you had meeting, join meeting, and that they had 4 things there. I always click start meeting. Now it's not even that. It's something completely different this morning. Threw me off balance.
It's all different, yeah. It's all different this morning. I did an update last night on mine, and now today it's all different.
You've been sick, but starting to get better. Been doing okay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, UFO Builder. Yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, your name's Tim also. Tim, UFO Builder, Tim. I think it's Tim, your name.
Used to watch his live streams a lot.
How you been doing there, Bill? Bill, Newfound Drone Productions. Bill, Newfound Drone.
I did Newfound Drone. Did he get a lot of snow too?
I don't know, but I know he's looking for another drone. So whoever's got a drone up for sale, he's a buyer.
Well, TCM was on my 3 a.m. show.
I saw that.
And he's got a whole bunch of drones he wants to sell.
Yeah.
Tim was collecting drones, kind of not to the extent of JDS, but Tim had a lot of different kinds of drones, and he's decided now to pretty much thin the herd.
Yeah.
So I told him to get a list together and let everybody know that what he's got.
Yeah. Bill, Newfound Drone, we got about 6 inches of snow last night. Very heavy snow.
Oh, shit. No kidding.
The trees are all covered, really heavy.
Hey, your cam. I was going to say, can we see your cam, but it's down, right?
Yeah, he took his cam
Oh,
down.
and you didn't put the other one right up?
As soon as that went down, the wind picked up like anything, John. You wouldn't believe it.
That's the problem here today. It's stupid windy.
Yeah.
And it's freezing. To me, it's freezing anyway.
Yeah.
So my hair's all blown all out of shape and everything. Holy crap. It's getting long too. I need a haircut, but no can do. Unless I shave it all off. I'll be a cue ball. No beard, no hair.
Do it.
With a beard.
Do it.
Come on, we can be twins, John. We can be twins.
Come here, John. Just get a little closer.
Hey,
Gotta
Brandon. How
grow
you
that beard
doing?
in.
Good morning, Brandon.
I missed you being actually on your live stream because I had set my phone to not give me any
Notifications? Yeah.
between a certain amount of time.
Ah,
And it started giving me my notifications at 4:30, not 3. I think you went on at 2 something. But you had got off and I got a notification. You were off for like 20 minutes, so I went in there and commented it anyways. I watched a little bit of it. I heard you talking to him about the TCM, about the drones.
Yeah. And just having purchased one from him, I bought a Spark from him, wasn't it, Roger? Didn't I buy the Spark from him? Yes.
Yeah,
And
Yeah, the red one. Yeah.
and Robert bought a red
Mavic Pro.
Mavic Air.
There, yeah.
Oh,
And
Robert.
Robert,
That
yeah,
one. Robert.
yep. And Robert and I are tickled to death that he's very meticulous about his drones. They're perfect.
Cool. I'm playing with my drone.
Corey, Camro drones. Yeah, for some reason, YouTube, you can't go to other people's channels again this morning. For some reason, it's YouTube is doing that. Camro.
They might.
They've changed the parameters. You can no longer go to their channel.
Which I find stupid.
Andrew said they've been talking about doing that for a while, and I don't.
That's just a stupid idea. I mean, it was so convenient.
Yeah.
How do you subscribe to them? You gotta type their name in the chat.
You got to
all
type
that,
their
and
name in and go on your own.
That's a
Yeah.
pain in the ass.
You know, for you, Roger, it's great because you get somebody new on here and you want to check them out and see if are
Right.
they for real
Yeah.
or what. You know.
It's silly, really. It's just
It
a
is
silly.
silly they would take that out of there. I don't understand the logic behind that, but knowing who owns them, I understand because they're a bunch of idiots anyway. So, but what do I
Oh, Lordy. Yeah, I saw Rodney Bell when I was morning. I come to go on to say hi, and he's already went off.
He was on early.
Yeah.
I didn't notice it. I was watching television until 8:30 or whatever, and then I noticed he was
I
on.
think he got on really early. So that's about the time I got up a little bit early.
You got on at 5:45, I think, this morning.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Oh, did he? I must have just missed him because I jumped in the shower.
He got off about 8:35 or so.
I slept until 6:10 a.m. this morning.
Good man.
He
Tomorrow.
had,
Right? It was amazing.
he had
Tomorrow.
Peter Carroll on there from Australia and Ron. I can't think of Ron's last name.
Ron Lockwood.
Yeah.
Lockwood. Yeah. Ron, oh my God, Ron's taken some amazing photographs with his drone and cameras.
Wow.
Who?
Ron Lockwood. I think his channel name is, he called it RL Photos or something now. I forget the name. It's changed recently. But he's a really good photographer.
Cool.
And he works in emergency services too, doesn't he?
Yeah. You know what he was doing the other night?
What?
There was a guy high on meth. He had to disarm him. The guy had a knife on him, was trying to knife Ron. Ron had to disarm him. And then the guy got tested positive for COVID-19.
What is he? A cop?
He's a medic, like an air medic.
Oh,
Paramedic.
yep. Paramedic. Yep.
So, I mean,
First
man,
responder type.
what a night, eh? I complained because I stubbed my toe taking out the garbage the other day, for heaven's sakes.
This thing is not. I'm going to try a different key.
Nunya, how you doing? I guess Nunya is coming or going or leaving or
Yeah, he's leaving. He came in a while ago. He said hi to everybody.
okay.
And
Yeah,
I was going. I hope you're flying and did good there the other day in the house there, then, yeah. Hey, Wakey, how you doing? Dang,
Wakey,
Wakey, you're
Wakey.
getting on here earlier and earlier every day now.
Yeah. Probably like everybody else, not sleeping as when anytime your schedule changes for whatever reason.
I don't know if I told you guys, but the other day I was sitting out in the garage. It was about close to 7 p.m. And all of a sudden I started hearing all this noise, pots and pans and people yelling and horns honking. And I had no idea what was going on. I thought maybe a wedding or something, people driving by. Anyway, yesterday morning when I went out to go to Tim Hortons for breakfast, there was a note attached to my car windshield that said, residents of such and such drive, where I live, they said, let's get together and celebrate the healthcare workers at 7 p.m. every night. So Apparently, I missed the memo because I hadn't driven my car in 10 days. So now I know what the noise is anyway.
So, and you know that at 7 o'clock every night, it's going to happen.
Good way to get rid of the squirrels and the skunks.
I know, Boo Boo. You're good.
Hope you're doing good there, Wakey.
Trying to update my smart controller.
Okay.
Tried doing it last night, but it was taking so damn long to download the update. Now it's cruising right along. It's not a new update. I'm refreshing the old update in there because according to the release notes, I'm supposed to have some other features in there that are not in there. I've been researching this, why I can't stream from my controller.
Yeah.
Well, the only way I can stream from this smart controller, I can't do it the way that 400 AGL did it, and I guess how Rodney Bell did it. It's not as easy as just installing Google Chrome, because I can install Google Chrome, but I can't log into Google Chrome because it doesn't know it's a phone or a tablet. So you have to put this hack in there to tell it, to give it a serial number, to tell it that you can go onto your Google Play Store and you're able to do stuff from YouTube on it.
Mhm.
But there is, on one of these firmware updates, there's a spot in there where you're supposed to be able to activate live streaming, and mine doesn't have that. Bless you. It doesn't have that button whatsoever. So I'm just reinstalling. Now it's actually doing it today. I couldn't get it to do it. I wasted 2 hours last night and then wound up cracking a beer. 3 later, I was passed out on the couch. So.
Hey, Nomad, I'm Broken. How you doing this morning? Hey, Washington County News. Good morning. Good morning. We're hoping everybody's doing good. In the chat, don't forget now, YouTube is screwing up things again this morning. You cannot go on other people's channels, see what they are, see what they have or whatever. You're gonna have to copy and paste their names and YouTube search, then go and look for it.
Now, is Washington County News Station, Utah? They're out in Utah. What if they know that Matt's towing out there? Towing
Who
in.
doesn't know Matt's towing? Everybody knows Matt's towing. Come on.
Do they know? Yeah. Well, I mean, he's just seems like such a nice guy and shop and everything out there. He started off, I literally started watching him when he had just a few subscribers, and he took off like that. He's got tons now. How you doing?
What time's your next ship going by there, Paul?
Well, shortly, I'm not going to be able to go catch it because of the wind.
Ah, okay.
Yep. Wakey. Yep. Is that how you're saying that? Yep.
Coronavirus has been spreading throughout China. Believed to have started in the center.
Yeah, I can't believe the snow. It's been basically snowing off and on here since yesterday. Nothing's
Oh,
stuck.
yeah.
It's all like just melting, but still.
You guys have snow?
Oh yeah, it's still snowing here too.
It's Canada, man.
We got about 5-6 inches of snow last night there, John.
Oh yeah, I heard you saying.
I wish I could show you a picture, but I got no cam up. So.
I know it. It sucks.
No, unless I bring Roxy's cam up to the window.
Over the
Just,
I should put a hat on, for Christ's sakes.
oh, there you go.
That's better. I bought that. I got some wings. We went to this wing place that opened up.
Yeah.
Buffalo Wild Wings. And all the people on the way in.
There you go. There you go, Roger. It's pixelating a little bit, but that's the ship that's going by right now. It's the Masabi Miner.
You're gonna get a thing saying, "Don't, please do not share." Oh, no,
Yeah,
it's not sharing. You're not
because
sharing.
I'm doing it on the TV screen.
Yeah, okay.
That's your own video, isn't it?
No, that's live right now.
Oh, live.
Yeah, when you go to Stream Time
Oh
Live.
yeah, I got them saved. They're yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he zoomed right in on it then, yeah.
Kev FPV got 2 feet of snow last night. Holy cow.
What's
You
nice
don't
about
pull-
Stream Time, if you go over there and you want to catch that chip, you can back up the time frame and see it when it first comes down.
Where's Kev FPV live? I think, doesn't he live in Michigan? Close to Michigan also?
I think maybe
He got
south.
2 feet of snow last night.
Oh my goodness.
Man, well, he'd have to be northern Michigan then, because
Yeah, northern Maine. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Drone Shots, how you doing? Good morning, good morning.
I love the Maine accent.
And Drone Pool's in the house.
Oh yeah, there's Drone Pool.
Wakey, Mod 7, how you doing this morning?
Mia
Hey,
wants
what's up,
to
Mode 7?
be back, guys.
Okay, Paul.
I went to click on Mode 7 to see if I could check his channel out. But of course,
You
I can't
can't.
do that.
Freaking can't.
Irritating.
Now you copy and paste his name, and you have to put it in YouTube
Yeah.
without the wrench.
The funny thing is, he's got special characters. Oh, I found it. Okay.
He does have special characters. Where do you get that crossed out 0 from? You got to change the keyboard.
Here,
You
I'll
can
paste
copy
it.
and paste it, but
There, John. It's in the chat for you. Goodness.
let's hope you're all right.
Yeah, I'm just.
I just copy and paste his name, but let me go to your open link in new window. Oh, yeah,
That's okay, Mod 7. No problem.
How do you? I can do that on my phone easy enough, but on the Windows PC, how do I make the keyboard do the? I used to.
I don't know. I
I did.
don't know.
I used to
typed in
know
a
all that
regular-
crap. I can't. You have to change the keyboard to different characters, but
There's actually easy ways to do it. Key modifiers. It's like
Right.
something like Shift Control. Alt.
yeah, I forgot all the shortcuts. I can't remember them.
I just typed in a regular O and it came up anyway.
Hey, bro, next. Yeah, same thing
You know what
here.
I've been doing? I've been copying their screen name out, posting it in the search bink.
Oh, there you go. That's smart.
And that same thing with the chat, like on my PC at home now, it will not propagate the chat. So if I type at in the first 2 syllables or whatever of their names, my
Yeah.
PC at home will not bring their name up. So I have to cut and paste all their names because for me to try and type all that, because I suck
Yeah.
at typing.
Mod 7, that started since yesterday. YouTube is doing that. For some reason, they're, you can't go on other people's channels to check them out. Broteneck says slowing down there too, I think.
Ah, cheers. I wish I was up there with him.
Hey, the satisfied YouTuber, how are you? It's going to be 75 degrees. Oh, wow. Hey, Dave.
I just went in the refrigerator for a second and I see I've got a brand new gallon of whole milk that's has a sell-by date of the 12th, and today's the 10th.
Oh, you'll be fine with that. Fine.
Yeah, I don't worry until
last night.
it starts getting chunky. You know, when you got to chew them.
La, la, la.
Dude.
Yeah, Dave, we got snow here too. We got about 6 inches of snow last night. It's still snowing too.
You know, when you pour it out and it goes. Bloop,
No,
bloop.
no.
Holy crap. The wind here's got to be 30-mile-an-hour constant wind out there.
It's me, the Army RC channel. Oh, okay.
All right, my firmware is loading on my smart controller. I'm doing a upgrade on it.
23 Celsius in Germany. Wow, you're lucky, Mod 7. RSDT. How you doing this morning? 25 North.
Afraid. Bless you, Hugh.
What's going on here? You getting a cold or something?
Oh boy. We don't have any of our YouTuber friends that we know that have this virus yet, do we?
No. I don't want any of them getting it either.
Me either. I'm just, there's such a wide range of people that come in here. I'm surprised we didn't find anyone, you know, someone say, oh my God, I got it, or something like that, or I tested positive.
I heard from Herman last night, and his best friend growing up that lives across the street from him died yesterday from it.
No kidding.
Oh my God.
From this?
Yeah.
From complications or?
Yeah.
You're eating pancakes and relaxing. That's good there, RSD.
I don't know whether it's his grandfather or somebody has it, and he's in the hospital on a ventilator in Texas.
Hey, Rodney.
Good morning, Rodney.
I seen that you were live stream. I come to go on it and you went off.
Rodney, good morning, sir. How are you? Good to see you.
I don't think he's all set up yet.
Rodney had a nice stream going this morning.
RSDT 25 North says hi, Paul. Says
Hello,
Roger, say hi
everybody.
to Paul. Yeah, Paul, put your name in chat so people can say hi to you. Well, that must be nice to be warm in Germany. It's -7 over there.
My.
I don't know what it is here.
My God, it's windy.
I didn't check the weather smart. Right now it's doing 31 Fahrenheit here.
Ooh.
Morning,
Minus
Drone
1
Jacks.
Celsius.
Are you all hearing me?
Yes, now we are. Yep. Hi. How you
He's not-
doing?
He's not
I'm doing
here.
all right.
Yeah,
Was that
Rodney,
right?
I saw you were on live streaming this morning. When I come to go on, you went off.
Now we're not hearing you.
You said, Paul, you're not hearing me?
I hear you. We hear
Oh,
you.
I hear you now. Yep. Rodney, you had a nice show. You went 2 hours and what, 15 minutes?
I know. Isn't that amazing? I mean, I just lost all track of what time it was.
Yeah.
And actually, I'm not going to be on here long because I do have to get some things taken care of before I go back to work. And
Okay.
I just wanted to pop in and say hi and maybe chat for a few minutes.
Oh, cool. No problem.
Hello, everybody out in the chat.
You
Hello.
must be anxious to get back to work, Rodney.
I am.
I bet
Actually.
you are. Yeah.
Rodney, what day do you go back?
I am going back on the 16th, which is a Thursday, I believe.
Perfect.
Yep, it's also the first day of the pay period, and that's why I picked the 16th. So
Okay.
Smart.
Hey, Timeless Truths. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. So,
And you're going back mostly as a supervisory, not a heavy lifter.
yeah,
Right?
because I won't be able to do any of the physical work. I mean, if whatever I have to lift is less than 10 pounds, then I can lift. I could probably install circuit cards and stuff, but and that's probably be part of what I'm doing. But I'm not going to be able to lift the computers up onto the tables or put them into the racks or anything because, I mean, some of those computers, after you get the cards in them and stuff, weigh in
Yeah.
excess of 25 pounds.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And the main server for our simulation systems definitely weighs more than
What do you do? I don't even know what you do.
I build simulation systems for the Navy.
Oh, cut it out. That's awesome.
So
Cool. So flight simulation, every battle simulation, what?
no, it's a simulation system for the Aegis weapon system.
Oh,
Okay.
he could tell you more, but then he'd have to kill you, John.
right.
That's right.
Yeah.
John, I just happen to like you, so
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm still working on my controller.
oh, are you? I was wondering about that.
Well, I had all that working once, but I had to, run this like hack on it to make this think it's a phone so you can get onto the Google Play Station or Play Store.
Uh-huh.
And then all that stuff worked, but I noticed the controller was laggy once I started flying with the Enterprise with it. So I did a factory reset on it and all the lag and everything went away. And I never bothered to redo all that stuff. And now I'm curious because now I want to stream from the damn thing again. I can do it from my phone without a problem.
Right.
It's the smart controller because you have to unlock it. But then I watched all of AGL 400s or 400 AGL's videos, great videos he put out. But there's a step missing for this controller. And then I started looking at the firmware updates. And in the firmware updates, in the screen here, if what they're showing on their screen is you can go in here and you scroll down to DJI Labs, and then inside here, and you're not going to be able to see it clear, I don't think, but inside this DJI Labs, let me just get it close and then we'll focus, I think.
See a
Okay.
gray smudge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I wanted to, sometimes if I bring it close, and then when I back it up, it'll
Okay.
actually get the wording in there, but I'll have to work on that. Or make it so it manually
Yeah,
focuses.
Mr. Crowley, good morning. How you been doing?
Morning, Mr. Crowley.
Hey, what's up, Sean? How you doing, buddy?
Oh, cut it out. Now it's in there. Look at that. Well,
If you
not
notice
all of it's in there.
YouTube, Rodney, if you notice YouTube, when you go through those three little dots, you can't go to the person's channel anymore.
Yeah, I noticed that. In fact, we talked a little bit about that this morning on my live stream.
Yeah.
So Rodney, I did get this to come up now. Now that I reflash the firmware in here, let's see if we can get that.
Did you
See
have
that Sky Talk? It's off. See what it says it is for? Can you read that?
No,
no for Sky Talk? Is that
Yeah.
when enabled, third-party apps can be used for live streaming or making video calls. Oh, okay.
And it's off.
And it's off. So that's why you couldn't do it.
But that's off now because I did a factory reset and reinstalled everything, and that wasn't there, right? Until I reinstalled. It already said I had the updated version, but that SkyTalk, when I press on the SkyTalk button, it's in there. It wouldn't open a menu. Now today I just flashed it, and now I hit that, and I can get into this whole other menu. Now I just turned it on. It says, please pay attention to the flight environment and safety. This feature is currently only an experimental feature and DJI is not responsible, blah, 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 blah. And if the app is acting abnormal after turning on, please turn it back off. All right. Woohoo! Maybe that'll work now. I don't know.
hey Rodney, I don't know if you can see this or not, but look at the winds and look at the white caps out there on the lake.
Oh yeah, it's windy here too.
So I think that'll do it, Rodney.
Well, great, John. That's really good news, man.
Yeah, between 400 AGL's little tutorial and this other gentleman's tutorial that showed me this part in here to enable it after the new firmware was put in. Also, I'm going to lock it so if you turn the thing sideways or something, the screen doesn't. You can lock it in landscape mode now. And the camera was already locked in. There's a lot of stuff in here after you do that firmware. And it's buried in 2 menus.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, so you won't be able to see it. I'll try to let you guys see it again, but it'll probably be blurry. But anyways, so that's the one menu. And I have everything turned on. I'm going to have on use Imperial units.
Hey, Paul, I sent you an email.
Email?
Yeah, email.
So that one's locked. All right. So I'm going to back out of this
Hope you
menu.
would be here tomorrow.
And see that there's a whole nother menu in there. Where you can
Yeah.
see I know it's blurry, but that's just my low quality cameras here. Just doesn't want to focus that close.
Yeah,
And
you go too far away, can't read it. So
right. Well, it's this Sky Talk. And now they have this fly immediately too in here. Let me see if I can get this damn thing. Some days these things focus right away and sometimes they just do not. There we go. So they
That's
have this
better, yeah.
fly immediately, right?
Right.
So that one there, as soon as it connects to the drone, it doesn't go through that go fly or any of that. It's right in the camera view and you can take off.
Oh, okay.
That's what that, if you enable that one on this controller, and I don't think this is in any of the apps. I'm not sure. I think it's just on the controller. But when you enable that, according to the video, when he boots this thing up and as soon as it connects to the drone, you're ready to fly. It's showing you everything. You don't have to go through any menus.
Yeah.
So that's what that's all about.
Wait, KRC says, have you tried hitting it with a hammer, John?
Not yet, not yet, but that was the next step, was to bring it in the shop and open it up with a hammer. See what was inside. I am not gonna enable that because I wanted to check for updates when I first go in. So I think that's it. I'll know in a few minutes. I'll try to stream to it, but
Cool.
date and time, gonna make sure that's right. April 10th, 9:32.
And I am so sick of cat hair.
Oh. I have 2 cats.
Get rid of the cats.
I know all
I
about
wish.
I gotta pass a vacuum. We pass a vacuum cleaner on Roxy lots of times.
Yeah.
I bet she likes that.
She loves that.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Fortunately, our dogs don't shed as much as the cats do. And it's crazy. The cats. Of course, I got my cat that stays in our room all the time because it doesn't like to go out with the other cats.
Look at that.
And then we have the other cats, which are my stepdaughter's cats, that fur up the living room.
Yeah.
They're all good cats. They really are. I mean, you know, they're all friendly and stuff. And I should be thankful for that, but I'm not thankful for their hair. Cats. They really are. I mean, you know, they're all friendly and stuff. Uh-oh.
I should be thankful for that, but it plays YouTube now.
Oh, that's your controller.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
It's just on YouTube. I haven't tried to connect it yet. But
Okay.
that's actually, it never would bring up YouTube either. It would just lock on a black screen. Now I can sign into it and it signed me right into Google. It knows it's me now. At least I think it does. So things are looking up, I think.
Everybody check out everybody's channels. Make sure you got them supported.
My YouTube.
Oh, goodness.
Yep. It knows I'm in there. John Donato. I had changed my picture to see if it was gonna switch, so it did.
I was just looking at JDS's video.
Oh yeah, he's got another one out. I looked at a bunch this morning, but
Just all the snow.
Yeah, that's crazy. I
That's
mean,
what's coming down here yesterday, Rodney.
that's what I heard.
Yeah.
A lot of people were getting snow, and I'm sitting back here in 70-something degree weather. Going,
Suckers.
you fools live in the wrong part of the world.
nothing wrong with that.
Now we got about 6 inches last night of snow, and it's still snowing.
And then again, every winter I always wish for snow.
Yeah.
Did you get much in Oklahoma?
When I was a kid growing up, we got quite a bit, a lot
Yeah.
more than they do lately. Now, I would have expected Virginia to get a lot more than it does.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty mild, isn't it? It's amazing.
It was this year. Actually, it snowed one day,
Yeah.
at least in my area, and it was a mixture of sleet and snow. and it lasted for maybe 6 hours, and then it was all gone.
Nice.
Holy crap! Now there's different stuff going on my screen.
They're supposed to be different. We're supposed to be. This is supposed to be the last dumping we're getting of snow.
I really hope that's the case.
Yeah.
I don't blame you, JDS. He says he's tired of playing winter.
Oh, we're pretty well out of it right now. I mean, it's getting really boring. I mean, it's making us climb the walls even worse now.
Yeah. Well, you know, when you consider what's going on all over the world today, and plus you all up there up north like that are getting snowed in, it's got to be, you know, that I'd consider that double jeopardy.
Well, you know, when I was younger and I used to go skiing and snowshoeing and do more things outside, I didn't mind it as much. But now that I'm older and I can't do as much,
Holy crap.
keeps you
I
stuck
think
in the
that's
middle.
my problem. The last time we had a good snow, we all got out in the front yard and started having snowball fights, and I just couldn't hang because. But now that I have new plumbing, I want to take it out and test it. You know.
Yeah, buddy, let's do it.
And it's
Next thing you know, Rodney will be running marathons.
the wind just picked up here. It's really getting bad for the winds.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, Roger, we sent it that way.
Uh-huh.
Speak for yourself, Paul.
I keep trying to send it to New York, and New York keeps saying no.
Well, I don't know. Earlier, Drone Bum was on my live stream this morning, and he's saying he had heavy winds, and I've got heavy winds here. So I think you're being successful sending it elsewhere.
Thank you there, Blizzard. Much appreciated. And I'd like to thank everybody who commented on my video yesterday. Thank you all so much. I have to get back and reply to the comments.
Yeah, now that Roger's back in the air again, he's got shitty weather.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. Hey, Unbox Warehouse, how you doing? It's been a while. How you been doing there, Unbox Warehouse?
I hope that not being able to go to other people's YouTube sites is a temporary.
Oh,
I hope so too.
Because
I'm just hoping it's a glitch. But
yeah. Well, I'm kind of hearing that's what it is, but I'm also hearing, well, you know how you hear.
well, Andrew said yesterday that YouTube was thinking of doing that permanently. So that means you're gonna have to copy and paste the guy's like, you know, copy his name like Unbox Warehouse.
Yeah.
Either you type it in or you copy and paste it and you stick it in YouTube and you see it go to his channel.
Why would they do that? I just
I don't know. I
I'd like
really
to
don't know.
what their logic is in doing some of the stuff they do. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
that to me, that was a great tool to have,
yeah,
you know?
yeah. Hey, bro, next. The thing they should have done is taken out the likes and dislikes. That's what they should have done.
I think the reason if they did do it is, you know, we have a situation on all of the social media where there's the ones that try to create havoc in hell. And so by allowing somebody to come on here and then click on there and go to their channel, they can go over there and screw around and just like it's linked to them. They don't even have to do the other step.
But what are they going to do, Paul? I mean,
Go over there and leave nasty comments or whatever, and
Yeah.
well, they can do that by copying and pasting the name.
yes, they can. Yes, they can. But it takes them one more step. But
There's people that are too lazy to do that extra step. A lot of people. Most people, in fact, I bet. Well, I mean, I'm not saying that in a bad way necessarily, but
I have done it, and I will continue to do it,
Sure.
but it's
Oh yeah, it's much easier the other way.
it's just a pain in the rear.
Yeah.
Well, it's a case of Rodney. You and I aren't the bad guys online, and
We're the
so
responsible
we
adults.
feel like we're being punished because of a few. You know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Paul, read what Broke Necks wrote for you. Yeah, Bill, I had fun flying it. I didn't fly for long, but I had fun flying it. It was really windy that day too. But like I said, it was just a test flight.
More to come.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Everybody, make sure you go over and hit that like button, like I just did now after being on here for an almost.
Oh, Rodney, I told these guys I'm off Facebook again. So if you can't find me on Facebook, that's why.
Okay.
I usually get a little bit
By
too much
choice?
traffic. What's that?
Huh? Was that by choice?
Yeah. Just too much traffic. I decided to just
I'll
pull
be
back from Facebook.
right back, guys.
Oh, look at little Roxy praying on Good Friday.
What kind of dog is that, Paul? Do you know?
Staffordshire? No.
Yeah. She's a Staffordshire Bull Terrier.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bull
okay.
Terrier, Yep.
She's what they would call a pit bull.
Oh, okay.
She's just a very well-fed pit bull.
All right.
Rotund, one might say. Kind of like me.
Yes, she is. She's looking at us through her eyes. You notice how her eyes shifted and watching Roger. Now they're back again.
Hey, Broke Necks, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. Paul said that. I didn't.
What broke neck say? Again?
It says notice that Paul Murray said only Rodney Bell and him.
That's that. No.
The rest of us must be the problem.
No, that's because Rodney and I were having the conversation, Brotnex. Yeah, didn't want anyone to think that I was casting aspersions on anyone in here because this is a good group.
It's all John DiNardo's fault. He meant it was all John's fault. No,
Yep.
Well, I believe that.
So Andrew says, removing the right click, it was looked at as a way to curb sub for sub, Roger.
Yeah.
Canadian Drone Hub. Has not been confirmed yet, but was discussed months ago.
I'll tell you what, during this pandemic and everything, that's the stupidest thing they could do is just stop people from doing stuff like that.
No Man Unbroken had an interesting comment. Is that he was saying that they maybe have been too short on staff to deal with false copyright claims. I don't know. That's the problem with YouTube. It's very opaque, right? They don't tell you why they do things. They just do stuff, and we have to figure it out.
Oh, Lordy.
Well, it's Friday, boys and girls.
It is.
Friday, I'm going to
Exciting.
sleep in late tomorrow, so you guys won't see me. Unless it's going to be super nice out. Hey, Siri, what's the weather tomorrow?
Expect partly cloudy skies in Westfield tomorrow. The high will be 50 degrees and the low will be 30.
Hey, Siri, what about the wind tomorrow?
No, I don't think it's going to be windy tomorrow.
Oh, yeah? Hey, Siri, how windy is it today?
I can't get the wind speed for the entire day, but currently it's 24 miles per hour.
They never used to give you wind speed with Siri and stuff. I've been asking it for years like that. Now all of a sudden they give you wind speed. It's not always accurate, but
Hey, Broke Necks, I hear you, buddy. It's YouTube's world, and we're just guests. Absolutely.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
yeah, no matter how much you pay for it or anything else, we're just guests. Hey, Hadley's famous.
What's up, Hadley?
Adley.
Nice masks you're making there, buddy.
So you know what my wife ordered today? furnace filters
Yep.
to make her own masks at work
Right.
because they're running out of friggin' masks at work.
Yeah, that's what they were
Wow.
doing. Here, they're
What
making
does your
cloth
wife
masks.
do? You?
She's a personal support worker. It's like Nurse Light. She takes care of people with disabilities.
Oh, okay.
So she's on the front lines every day, you know, going to group homes and taking care of people. And
Gotcha.
yeah. Hey, what's up, Steve? John Cupie. Look at all these people pouring in.
Hey, John Cupie.
Hey, what's up? It's a party. Yeah.
Wow. I got new features now, but it still doesn't do the.
Coffee time, coffee.
Is that true? I heard a story
Hi, everybody.
that the Canadian government is going to get everybody 4 grams of pot. because
So
the state-
Rodney,
something
this
to-
put this. Right, when I
What the hell
enabled
Kim
that,
saying?
it put this cute
Kim-
little bar
Kim-
here that you can move around. At least I was able. There we go.
Kim says, is that true? He says, I heard a rumor that the Canadian government's going to give everybody 4 grams of pot because they're staying at home.
Right on.
Something to do that we're going to keep the supply to everyone.
Now, is that per day or per week?
Yeah.
I'm asking for a friend.
I'm not sure.
He's not sure.
See this.
Uh,
I don't know if you can see that, but there's this little bar in here now that you can change and move, but the screen, it's hard to see it. It says no recent apps, but it gives you the battery life, the distance, the hours you're flying and minutes, the wind, WN, whatever that is, and 0 seconds how fast it's flying. It's a little menu that they put in there now
Ah,
when you have that enabled. That when you're live streaming, it just shows on the bottom and there's nothing on the screen except for that little menu.
oh,
And you
that's
can
cool.
collapse it down or make it bigger. Gives you the height and all that stuff, but I've yet to get it to stream. Still doesn't want to stream for me.
Cool.
I'm working on it. I guess I'm gonna have to put those hacks back in there to get it to stream.
hey, no matter I'm broken. Joan Shots, good morning. Brotnix has actually donated a half a pallet, and I actually donated a half a pallet of N95 masks, face
Nice.
shields, and rubber gloves to our local hospital for the store. That's cool there, Brotnix. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
So my brother's wife is doing that too. She's actually making masks, and they put a pocket in the front. And they put a filter in it,
Yeah.
and that's what they were doing.
Kim says he takes off his underwear, turns them upside down, he puts it over his face. He's okay.
At JDS, so the face shield broke next. A local welding place donated some shields to the hospital over here, and the charge nurse, the person in charge, said they couldn't wear them because they weren't approved. So
Oh, well.
they basically told her that you can fire all of us if you like. And
Wow.
she went away. But hopefully they're not doing that kind of crazy crap in your area. Because it's not federally approved or FDA approved, they couldn't wear it. Same freaking mask.
Yeah.
You get the clear shields. It's a clear shield. What more do you want?
Here they got a kid doing him 3D printing at his home, and
Yeah,
they're
here.
cutting him.
Right here in Northampton, they're doing that.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Is Kim in the house? Kim?
Hey, he just got up. He's gone upstairs to turn his computer on.
Okay.
You mean I missed his grumbling in the kitchen?
Yep.
Oh.
Grumble in
His
the
morning grumble.
That's a funny one.
Morning
Paul-
grumble with Kim.
Paul, I found another thing out that you might be interested in.
What's that?
Did you like the app for the enterprise with the way that you could do maps and stuff with it. I don't know if you went into that part where you can
No, I
actually
didn't.
generate a map and all
I
that.
didn't. I didn't go into that.
You can actually get your Mavic 2 Pro or Mavic 2 Pro, Mavic 2 Zoom to run on that program. They call it Pilot PE, and you have to download it from a different site. It's a DJI site. And you can actually run your Mavic 2 Zoom and your Mavic 2 Pro and use all the features of the Enterprise as far as the mapping parts and everything. It'll
Does
run
it
off.
show you the aircraft and everything else too?
I don't know. I didn't go into it, and he didn't show me that part. But I might load it just to play with it to see. But it's it's not the regular Pilot app. It's Pilot PE. It's called.
Yeah, I wonder, is it? Are you able to run it on your Crystal Sky?
Yes. That's why I was mentioning it to you. Crystal Sky will run it, and if you use a iPad, and this controller will run it. And it actually shows up as a menu in here instead of the way it is now, where when I connect this controller to the Crystal Sky, I don't see the program, you know, the Pilot program. It just
Right.
automatically, remember I was trying to show you the other day.
It automatically comes up. Yep.
Right, which I found out why it wasn't, because my firmware after resetting it wasn't correct, because obviously now it's got way more features in it. But. And I don't know if the Crystal Sky does it the same way, but SkyTalk is starting to return home. All right, let me get out of that page.
My concern is with all the new apps is they're going to start having more and more control and access to what we can and cannot do over time.
Right. Well, they have these controllers locked out pretty good. They do not want you putting third-party apps on this thing.
Aren't the Autel drones like the Autel Evo? Don't they have, or shouldn't I guess I want to ask, they don't have any of the locked zones like DJI has? I think you can fly them anywhere.
Not yet. What they've done, as far as I know, and if anybody knows different, please correct me.
Maybe it's the Hubsan I'm thinking.
Is that the Autel, yes, as it is right now,
Yeah.
does not do that, but they have guaranteed the FAA and the FCC that they have the option of doing a quick download to change that should that be required.
Okay. That's
So
interesting.
they'll do it remotely. All of a sudden they'll throw a switch and all of a sudden you've got to do an update. And
Eileen, how you doing?
Eileen,
Good
how you
morning.
doing?
You know what I would like to build
Hi, Eileen.
is a camera drone that was totally from the ground up, just, you know, with a nice 3-axis gimbal, but built so that you could do whatever you wanted with it. Not that I would fly illegally or anything, but just so that you don't have somebody throwing switches when you're not paying attention. You know what I mean?
You can do that, like the
Yeah.
you know, the big Align M690L I had was a hexacopter.
And you built that all yourself?
Yeah. You got to put the controllers in. You got
Oh, I
to
forgot
pretty
to-
much do like FPV. It just
Yeah.
when
yeah,
you buy it, it comes with motors
yeah.
and you know, actuators and different things. But then you got to go out and put it, like I was using a Fataba, and
Controller. Yeah.
then I had to put in everything from the camera to the camera mount to the gimbal to whatever I wanted to fly with.
That'd be kind of nice.
I was missing people there in the thing with my head down.
Hey, good morning, Eileen. Sorry I missed you.
Broke Neck say he's getting all the snow up there too.
Yep.
It's all snowing up there.
All right, boys, I need to get off here.
Not a
So.
fan of geofence.
Okay, Rodney.
Rodney, great to see you.
Hey, Rodney.
I'll keep you updated. Maybe you'll see me streaming one of these days.
Okay, yeah, no doubt. If
Hey,
Like-
Rodney.
Rodney.
Hey, Rodney, you're either going to see John streaming or screaming, one or the other.
Maybe both. I can stream.
maybe
from my
both,
phone.
right?
My phone's no problem. It's this Sky controller, but
Yeah.
I'll get it working again. I'll just have to do those hacks in there and see how it works.
Well, good
Okay,
luck with it,
Rodney.
John.
Rodney, you're on again tomorrow morning too, right?
Yes, I am. I'll probably, if the weather permits, I'll be doing the Saturday morning live stream,
Oh, yes.
sunrise live stream, and then Saturday morning coffee with Rodney. So
There you go.
Okay, cool.
What time's your Saturday morning with coffee? Would Roger
I try to wait until all the Saturday crew is done with their sunrise streams. So
like
when
7?
the Exploration Obsession is done, I'll come on after him. But
Oh, I don't even know him.
you ought to check him out.
I should.
He lives up in the Ozarks, and
Oh, cut it
he
out.
has some really good sunrises
I
sometimes.
bet.
But
Yeah,
anyway,
and then Dennis Lovelady sings too. So
yeah.
I watched him do one of the Christmas Eve things one time. It was good. Yeah.
You know, him and Wendell Live. Have you guys ever heard of him? He does music covers. If you haven't, look him up. He's got a pretty good YouTube channel.
Wendell Live.
Wendell Live, and him and Dennis Lovelady did a collaboration and put it up yesterday. It's really good. So I'm not going to tell you anything more about it than just that, because that would ruin the surprise. So
Okay.
I think it's on I think it's going to be on Dennis's channel and Dennis Lovelady's channel and Wendell Live's channel. But check out Wendell Live's, because he does a pretty good job of it. Puts a lot of effort into his videos. So anyway, that's all the plugging. All right,
Hey,
guys.
Rodney.
Bye. Everybody in the chat, you all
See you
have a
later.
good day.
Bye.
Have a great
Bye.
weekend, everybody.
Very good to
Talk
see
to
you.
you later.
Ron,
Have a good
Rodney,
day.
thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Nope. Oh, you know, I did want to say one thing, Roger. You here lately, your emails have been going to spam.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. And
yeah. I know. Even from DJI, all my emails from DJI going to spam and everything else. There's a lot of it's going on too. I don't know what the hell's going on.
yeah, I don't either. All right, guys. You all have a good one.
Okay, Rodney. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, Centroid, how you doing this morning?
Centroid.
And Mr. Crowley's in the house. JDS, Brought Next, Timeless Truths, Drone Shots. Asgard Studios is here with John Donardo and Paul Murray, Nacho Rolling, Corey Mano. We've got Drone Pool in the house also. Eileen, how you doing? Justin, Hadley's Famous. Welcome everybody this morning. Dave's in the house too, from Nova Scotia. Nomad Unbroken. Thank you everybody for being here this morning. Much appreciated. And we had Brandon also in the house.
What? No Amazon?
Are you serious?
What?
They're thinking of shutting down the U.S. Postal Service and the UPS. Going to put Paul going nuts. No
What the
Amazon.
Who's saying that?
They can't
Where's
shut down the
Drone shots.
Drone shots. I know here in my town, now there's like 5 employees that are infected. They don't know how many more. I just I don't know if this is true or not. I don't know if it's because I redid my firmware or not, but it says there's a brand new DJI app update. Latest version available, version 4.3.32. Has anyone seen that yet? It just popped up on the screen.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it.
I don't have it. I don't have a drone. I don't know.
Paul, do you know what version you're using on your drones?
I
I don't know. I go into the app. I don't see where the version number is.
MSN BC.
Well, I got you. You'd have to fire up your drone to go in and see the info.
Well, I'm actually in the drone and everything, but I didn't see it, so I'm shutting the
Oh,
drone
so your
off.
drone is turned on? Okay.
Yeah, now I'm going to shut the drone off and see what it says. Because I don't know where you find that. Let's see where I can find that.
I know I got to do a tracking, see where one parcel is there. I hope the hell it's at least at the border.
Oh, coming from the States?
Pardon?
4328 I have. And let's see what it says it is. Going to 4328. 4332. Yeah, it's a brand new version. I might as well download it while I'm here.
Has anyone seen the mass graves in the heart of Island in New York? Not the ones in New York, but I think Italy. Yeah, I saw that, Hadley. I don't know if it's New York or Italy. I think it was Italy. But then again, yeah, I think it was New York also. Yeah, I know in Italy they did it.
Oh yeah.
It's updating. Surprised. Surprised.
That's really bad. That's really bad. Yeah.
Yeah, my crystal sky is updating now for some reason too.
Oh, yeah. So it just right as I was doing all this stuff, it gave me a thing that says there's
And
an
it gave me a warning. It says this service was started by its app. Stopping it will cause the app to fail.
right. You just want it to update. You'll have to do it on your iPad, Crystal Skies, all that. Unless it's just for the Crystal Skies, I don't know. All right.
See, now I don't have my drone turned on at all, and I
Neither
don't
do
have
I shut my drone off to find what version I had it, but it's all the way down, and it's, you know, the about section in there. You don't need the drone on to see which app version you have, but I was a little bit behind, it says. Do you want to install an update to this built-in application? Your existing data will not be lost. It does not require any special access. Sure, install. We'll try something new that's probably not proven or anything, that's only been out for a couple of minutes.
When all else fails, John, just grab a hammer. Try that.
Yeah, they're talking about that too here too, Corey Mano.
was quick.
Releasing
Boom.
prisoners. Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell are the prisoners going to go, and what are they going to do? They're going to
I
have no
don't
jobs,
understand
no
that.
place to go.
We
Yeah.
shouldn't even talk about that, because that is just, I don't get that. So you're telling me, so if we break laws right now, you're not going to go to jail? Because that's basically what they're telling people.
What they're doing is they're giving them an appearance ticket for later on, like they're going to answer it. You know.
But it's just, why would you let people out of jail if they're supposed to be in jail? I could see if they weren't supposed to be in jail, but I don't know. You know, every service is already overwhelmed. The police department, the fire department, ambulances, hospitals. So let's take criminals and throw them back out into the world and see what happens.
I like timeless truth statement. Truth doesn't matter. That's kind of funny coming from your channel. Ironic, I guess.
Mine's done, Paul.
Mine's still going.
Strange time to be alive, that's for sure.
It is a
See the parcel that's been sent to me. It's been at the Chicago, Illinois International Distributing Station. It's been there since the 7th. Now, why isn't the freaking thing in transport?
What's that?
I'm waiting for a parcel to get here. It's been at in Chicago for the past since the 7th. It hasn't been delivered yet. Hasn't been.
All right. Stuff charging.
It went to Camp Douglas.
I gotta run over the other building.
Okay.
My mother just pulled up again.
Okay. Okay.
And they're calling me. Corey.
April 3rd. It was
distance.
at Camp Douglas. April 7th it was in transit. April 7th it got to Chicago, Illinois, and it's still there.
Hey there. Welcome.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
How are you guys?
Not bad, not bad.
I was listening to you this morning, but I was just working on other stuff. So I'm going to come in and say hi for a minute.
Yeah. Hi, for a minute. Eastad, how you doing?
You know these lighters? You're familiar with them, Roger? You know where they come from?
Who?
These lighters, you know where you get them every time you buy.
Well, you got no. Your camera's not on.
The camera's not on.
No.
Oh, just get this. There you're on.
There,
There you
I'm,
go.
I'm here? Okay. There.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, those crappy lighters.
Yeah, I know.
I just fired one across the room. So there you go.
Well, let's put it this way. I got a collection in the recycle bin.
Oh, at the house ever catches here, it's going to be one gigantic butane bomb going on.
You know, you got to throw them away when they're full.
Yeah.
You gotta throw them away when they're full.
First 3 lights, they work like a charm, and then
Yeah.
And then I have my one good lighter that I spurged the $2 on. That will hold me for most of the time, and then those are always the back.
Yeah.
So yeah. How's everybody else this morning?
I bought 2 Bics yesterday. So I'm okay.
Oh, Mr. Money Pants here.
Hey Matthew, how you doing? Eastad's in the house.
That used to be currency for going down to Cuba whenever you go down for the travel.
Oh, really? Lighters?
Because they can't get Bic lighters there. You give them as tips to everybody. The chamber, you know, man, all those ones like that, they go crazy over Bic lighters. Yeah.
Good quality.
That was before 9/11 when you could travel with umpteen of them, you know, in your bag type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. How are you today, Hugh?
You're doing all right.
Oh, it's good. That's
Surviving, eh?
Oh my God, that's as Canadian as it gets. Surviving, eh?
Surviving, eh? Well, Friday.
And I guess you didn't get no snow last night, Mr. Andrew.
No.
You son.
Good to be alive.
Roger got 6 inches.
Yeah.
I wish you had got more.
Yeah.
I wish I'd have got a solid foot out there.
Yeah. I'm gonna go cut some wires pretty soon.
You can get out, make a video making a snowman today.
You got to get a recording of the police in your area. Andrew says, we have a report of an elderly gentleman kind of waddling around our neighborhood cutting wires.
I'm sure Kim handled it all with good, gentle humor.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Snow.
And you should have. The bloody winds, man, are bloody strong this morning too. The winds are pretty strong.
Yeah, it's blowing a little bit here, but I wouldn't say over the top. But no, but that's good. I'm glad you got it instead of us. There's nothing. I'm all right with that. I'm not.
I live in the country.
That's right.
Okay.
There you go. Exactly. You got to be on your own sovereign land. Well, you got to pay the price for it. So
Yeah.
What happened to John? Where'd John go?
I had to go to the other garage. His mother just popped in and all that, so you had to go.
Oh, okay. Andrew just rubbed you. Yeah, that's right, JDS is probably better off than these things. So that's for sure. Oh man, we got hit last night. We got yellow coin, and they started screwing our channel. It was awful.
What, a yellow coin?
Yeah, again.
What's that?
Yellow coin is for when you're monetized. It basically means when you sign up as an advertiser, there's 7 categories you agree that you're comfortable with.
Okay.
Or you're not comfortable with, I should say. And if you get yellow coin, that means that you don't qualify to please all advertisers on YouTube. It's sketchy or it's racy or whatever the thing. So they don't show you to many people. They only show you to about a third that they usually would, which sucks because Xenia spent like 3 days researching the topic for last night and putting together the whole presentation and everything.
Oh,
that sucks.
That's aggravating.
Yeah. It's not about the money. It's not like we're worried about the couple of cents we're going to lose on ad revenue. It's that we don't get out to as many people. So
yeah.
Was it your title or your tags that got you? No, we were good on that one. We've been getting yellow tag Brock next on everything. When they screw with our channel, we started making our channel in general kind of iffy. And like say we do a wheel one night and then we do a couple nights later, we copy the old one. We would get a yellow coin on that with nothing changed. We weren't even on yet. So it's hard to say. Because YouTube has given the okay to use COVID as long as it's used in, and actually I titled it positive COVID, whatever. So I used it in the proper terms that they were wanting us to use and everything.
Everybody, I just posted a link for my Patreon page, whoever's interested. I know the times are hard right now, but $1 or $2 a month, it helps out a lot. So check it out. And I also posted my PayPal. Whoever doesn't like doing super chats or whatever.
Pardon me. No ships this morning, Paul?
Yeah, Phantom Hodges, it's we got the 6 inches of snow last night. It's still snowing. Very windy right now too.
Yeah, the winds are too high here.
I took my camera. Kim and I took the camera down day before yesterday, and we were gonna put it back up. It was so bloody windy. We didn't put the new one up. So I can't show you guys nothing. Oh, Paul. Super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat, yay. There you go. So if I had my extension, if I had my extension on here for my camera, I'd take the Roxy cam and show you guys.
Let's do it. Roxy cam, Roxy cam.
She's looking at me. What? You're gonna take my cam? What?
Oh.
My God, such a rough life.
Yeah. I broke another damn tooth yesterday.
Oh no.
Oh crap. Not a good time.
No. But lucky it's not hurting. It's not hurting. Touch wood.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
I have one broken as well. Back molar, the top broke off the edge.
Okay.
What are you gonna do, right? I can't get it fixed. I don't think now.
That's like Xenia with her needing her root canal. They did back then. Maybe people, it was supposed to be the 12th of March. That got postponed. I have a wisdom tooth supposed to be pulled out. That got postponed.
Yeah.
Both ended up. Xenia took a week to get penicillin for her mouth. She was in so much pain, way more than I was. But it's not a good
Teeth are
time.
nasty. When they hurt, they really friggin' hurt.
Okay, Matthew, you can put the link up if you want. Okay, Matthew.
It makes you wonder years ago, thousands and thousands of years ago, what it was like going with a tooth, enough to kill a person,
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking that the other day.
You imagine even the Middle Ages, right? Where people didn't have access to good healthcare. I mean, holy crap.
Yeah.
The suffering, right?
Oh, jeez.
You used to go to the blacksmith and he used to take care of it for you.
But like even before that time, thousands of years ago, I mean, I'm sure the teeth were absolutely horrid then. It was enough to literally kill a person. I mean, if it wasn't taken care of.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, if you can't eat, right? Especially if it's something bad enough that you can't chew.
Well, yeah, exactly.
And you're done.
That's it. And I mean, the pain drains you, and your body, your immune system goes weaker and weaker and weaker from it, and all those things together, the infection. Well, definitely not a.
Well, that's why. So there's this, this old expression: "Never look a gift horse in the mouth." Most people don't know what that means. But when you used to trade horses and buy horses, you would look at the teeth of the horse and you would look in there and see if the teeth were healthy, and that would indicate the health of the animal.
In general.
So the idea is if somebody gives you a horse, don't look at its teeth because that's being an asshole.
Yeah.
Super chat. Thank you.
You're really giving her a run for the money. I think.
Yeah.
You got down pat now, I think.
Okay there, Drone Journey. How you doing?
What's up?
He's been stuck in something. Okay. Doing something. Cool.
Hey, Drone Journey.
They're good.
How are you?
So what's your plans for today there, Andrew?
I got no idea.
Yeah.
Xenia's got an awfully sore throat too, so we're gonna have to play it by ear and see how she's feeling.
Okay.
It's too bad. We're not gonna go on, but
Oh,
I don't think it's
right,
something. She's feeling better. The penicillin's helping, but probably by now, waiting a week, her immune system got worn down and now ended up in some sort of
Okay. Hey, Green Patches. Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, Green Patches, how are you?
So you're not going on this afternoon?
Well, I don't know. I never say never. You never know with us, like especially lately how it goes. So
Well, you see, if Mr. Paul would stop going on at 3 o'clock in the morning. God.
he's capitalizing. He's gonna soon take off at that time, and he's gonna be like the show to watch then.
Was it at 3 o'clock this morning you on, Paul, or later?
Yeah, yeah. You know, it was 3 o'clock, 3 a.m.
The devil's hour. There you go.
Ooh, the witching hour.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, you're catching midnight in the Pacific, in Pacific time zone.
Yeah, I got some people on the Pacific coast that said that, well, it was time for warm milk in bed, you know?
Well, you know, if you're to do it for a little bit and get people used to that time and get the algorithm used to you on that time, then you can start.
Nova Scotia's on lockdown. Eh?
Yeah, we got that once. I was outdoors with my son working on the truck, was it? And we got that emergency alert, stay at home on the truck radio. I don't get it on my phone. I don't know why.
Be thankful.
Yeah.
Because I get all those messages like whenever there's a Amber Alert or whatever, it wakes me up at 2 or 3 in the morning.
I don't even get that on my phone. I don't know why, but my phone's off at night. I turn my phone off around 11 o'clock every night.
I do too now. Yeah, I have to because horrible.
I already got my my home phone's on. Well, it's always on. It's a landline.
Yeah.
But my other phone's always off. So whoever has to get in contact with me, they got my 2 numbers.
Yeah. Oh, you're on the front lines of Green Patches.
Yep. And you're definitely in the East Coast. I love seeing Sobeys. I love that. We have a Sobeys out the warehouse, whatever you call it, outside of Montreal, but we don't have Sobeys anymore in Quebec.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't have them here in Ontario either anymore.
No.
Well, I don't think we ever did. Mostly a maritime thing.
But you had a Sobeys up in Mississauga, up at the airport. There's one of the high rises Sobeys onto, but they also own.
No kidding.
But they also they switch and own each other like crazy. They own Metro, they own this one, or they're always going back and forth. So.
Rebranding.
Yeah, they buy all 3 chains in this area, and then they sell, and then they like IGA is in Australia, which I didn't know until
no kidding.
Last year. I think I was watching a show from Australia, and I'd seen it. I'm like, what?
That's
I kind of
weird.
Play back and pause it. It's like, really? So then
that's really weird. Yeah.
Okay, Green Patches. I have to ask how everything looking where you live. Well, here it's getting here they extended the what do you call that? People for not going back to work for a while.
Quebec our province was quite early to jump on the lockdown side of it. Quebec.
Yeah.
It's lucky because Quebec has a lot of French people into it, and they don't like to work anyway. So it was quite easy to institute. It was basically, guys, you better. Yeah, I'm going to do it. that was the saving grace in Quebec.
Yeah. Drone HD TV. Drone Journey. Yeah, I just read that. Your comment.
Oh, nice. I went up for a drive on the 401 yesterday, just for kicks. I was just really bored.
So
good to see you, Kenny. What's up, man?
Hey.
Hey, Carso, Kenny. Good morning. Good morning.
No, you've been super busy lately. How you
I
doing?
hope you're doing good. Well, I'm not going out at all. So
I was going to go to the grocery store this morning, and I thought, oh God.
I did all my stuff yesterday, so I'm okay.
We don't really need anything. I was just going to more go. I think it's a bit of cabin fever.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. And tomorrow's going to be nuts because Sunday everything is closed. So
yeah.
Also, when I went for breakfast yesterday at Tim Hortons, they handed me this big silver tray. It was like 3 or 4 inches deep, maybe.
Okay.
All my stuff was inside the tray, and I had to pick it out individually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was really weird.
But that was takeaway, like?
Yeah, like drive-through, like
Yeah.
drive-through window.
Right.
Yeah, and they handed me this tray, so you don't touch anybody, or
Oh, I get what you mean. I get what
I guess just to avoid contact. Yeah. Anyway, it was weird because you open the window and all of a sudden this guy shoves a big steel tray at you. And you're not used to that. You're used to like a bag or something.
Okay. Here they just open the window and show you the stuff out. That's it. Here, take it.
Yeah.
Don't touch me.
Yeah.
a little muffin at you about
What?
3 miles an hour. Morning, John. How are you?
Hey, John. Welcome back. I went for
I'm
the
good.
essential time items, milk and bread.
Yeah, SD card. There you go.
My SD cards are arriving today. I ordered 2 of them yesterday. I'm going to get here today.
Oh, I baked bread yesterday,
Oh my God, you're busy.
and I threw in a handful of buckwheat. It was very good.
Isn't there some places closed today because it's Good Friday?
Oh,
On Friday, don't
Some government offices.
Probably in Quebec, right? Because
Yeah, I think-
Quebec observes a lot more like Catholic holidays, but Ontario doesn't seem to really.
yeah.
They used to here. They used to just close like from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock or something like that. Or
Yeah.
My God, I have a question.
And the suspense builds.
Thanks, Pooza. I like the kitty
Hey.
cat.
It's a good Friday, so I went a little over and above.
A little lower.
Opened up the fire hose with the emojis on it.
Yeah. Everybody check out everybody's channels. Don't forget to hit that like button. Yeah, this morning you still can't check out other people's channels, right?
No, I don't know if you were gone. I posted Rodney Bell read it. They talked about it a couple of months ago. It hasn't been confirmed. We're still trying to get an answer. What they were looking at the time was it was a way to kind of curb the sub for sub going on.
Yeah.
Take out a step for doing that. That's exactly why they were looking at it. So
I'm sure you all have talked about it already, but thoughts on the new Mavic Air 2? Really? No, we didn't talk that much about it.
who was it did a video yesterday? What's his name? Did a quick live about it, but didn't talk much about it.
Geeksvana?
Geeks Vana, yeah, but on the show exactly. Yeah, he did a quick thing on it, but then came on. But
I just don't like that all the Mavic drones, or all the DJI drones, look like a Mavic or a Phantom. I used to like the Spark, the Mavic Air. They look different. They had a different shape to them and stuff. I don't know.
Mhm.
That's just me.
well, the sad part of it is, it's mostly right now. Anybody that talks about it's all speculation. They have no idea what's in it, what it does, what the flight time, any of those specs. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like you fold a paper airplane a certain way, somebody else folds a paper airplane in a different way, and one of them might fly better than the other depending upon how it's folded.
But that's common in all technology stuff. Look at cell phones, everything. There's always a race to be the first one to say something about it. But it takes a while before people actually have concrete, things to really bring to the table. Because exactly, it's all just based on speculations.
Green patches. So you're in New Glasgow. It's funny? When I was looking at Brockville is one of the highest crime in Canada, actually, for cities. So is New Glasgow, which I thought was very surprising because New Glasgow is such a nice little town. But then so is Brockville. At least it seems that way.
That is surprising.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's not like a high. Like it's more though crime. But
No, it's like in the top 20 of Canada.
yeah, but the type of crime though is more petty crime, like in medium crime. It's not like.
I had a murder 2 streets down a few weeks ago.
Oh really?
And no, another murder like last week. A nurse and her husband
Oh, yeah.
Really?
killed his wife, who was the nurse, killed himself, and left an 18-month-old kid.
Oh, shit.
But it has the what is the mental division of the, isn't there like the prison there or whatever, or on the outskirts is for like a mental for people who claim like mental insanity and stuff like that. I thought it was wrong. There was one.
I don't know. It's possible. I'm not
Or
aware.
Darcel? just a speculation, but now we know that it's actually a matter to air because of its FCC database now. Okay.
Right. I saw that yesterday.
I read about it about 2 days ago that it was coming out from DJ Drones. Then Geek Savannah made a live chat about it yesterday. Well, you moved into the right neighborhood there, Hugh.
Well, I know there's a house available down the road from you.
Yeah,
Yeah, there is
Not
now,
to
right?
be
cheap.
It's a bit of a
Price went
revolving
up.
market.
terrible news. Terrible. It's just started snowing and raining here. Oh my.
And we've been renting for 10 years. We just bought again. And I'm like, God damn it.
Right?
Yeah, Bill, I went to Halifax. I stayed there for 2 days. And to tell you the truth, no, I was better at home. I don't know why Halifax. I just didn't. Nah.
I like Halifax.
Mm.
That's actually another one of the places Cindy and I were looking. I guess we like to pick in the lower side of stuff.
Yeah. But then again, it all depends on the district I went to.
There is some rough places like you go to North Dartmouth and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
because like Montreal is a city equivalent to Philadelphia in size. And last year, the whole city, there was 115 homicides across the whole city, which is for a size of city per capita is quite low.
No. Wow, Kadar. So yeah, they started that here 2 weeks ago.
Mm. Yep.
$1,000 fines and all that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
About 4 weeks, 3-4 weeks ago now, they started really pushing and they hit, I forget how many the first weekend, they hit a lot of them with fines.
Up country junk. How you doing?
Andrew, is it you that has the
Ken Heron mentioned us last night.
I hope it was all good.
Yeah, me too. Hope it was all good.
Yeah, what he said was Canadian Drone Hub. I can't remember his name.
Good.
That's what he said?
Yep.
Did you tell him the name?
Yep. But he didn't read the chat. I have my mixed emotions about Ken Heron. He's an entertainer, but yet sometimes he's a bonehead. But that might be just the grumpy old man in me too. You know?
you have a pigeon or something, right? Cluck cluck in your feed. Is that you?
Up country junk. I'm glad you're doing good.
That me? Did you say something about cluck cluck what?
No, I thought Andrew had a pigeon or something in his feed the other day. Was that you or was it somebody else's stream?
Must be somebody else's stream.
Yeah, sorry, I'm lost.
Okay, sorry, it must have been somebody else.
Hello. I was like John too. I was like, is this about me?
Yeah. No, I guess not. Sorry.
Did I cluck? What?
I'm losing it.
Do I have like a parrot head?
No, that's the wife. I call her a budgie, not a pigeon. Yeah.
I'm still subscribed to you, Up Country Junk. Yep. I just check your channel out. I guess the dog wants to go out.
Upcountry sounds like he must be from Nova Scotia, probably as well.
Cardoso Media. There's still people out there gathering in large groups. This week there was about 20 people playing soccer at a field and carrying on like nothing is wrong. Yeah. Yep.
I know I can stream the Facebook.
Yeah. Of course.
Oh, you're from New York, Upcountry Junk.
New York. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was on some stream the other day, Andrew, and they had a mascot that was a play on Ken Heron's name. I forget. I just can't remember the exact.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, come in here a couple of times. Yes. Channel, you mean?
It was on somebody's live stream, and they just had that. It was like a little icon, little mascot.
Yeah.
I think in the UK, I want to run them.
Yeah, I think it's somebody that's been here before showed up.
Yeah. My memory is like a sieve these days.
You know, Roger, when you talk about like I come in here and you're like, oh, I got on this morning and I lost 2 subscribers and stuff.
Yeah.
Finally, yesterday hit 11,600, and within 2 hours, I was back to I was at 11,590. I went to 11,600, only to drop back to 11,584. So I lost 16.
Oh,
Huge
Wow.
swing, yeah.
So don't feel bad. That's why I made a point of saying that last night. Believe you me, I understand.
yeah, they did, Corey Mano. Yeah, next 2 days now, 2 or 3 days, it's done. You can't go on a person's channel. You got to copy and paste it and then YouTube and check out the channel.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing now. YouTube's changed a little bit.
I don't know how old you are, Green Patches, but I'll give you a little history. When the Bare Naked Ladies were first getting going in Toronto, a lady named June Rowland, I think, was the mayor of Toronto, and she wanted to ban the Bare Naked Ladies because she didn't like the name of the band.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you remember that? From
Yeah.
the early 90s? Oh my God, that was funny.
I was like stomping Tom Connors when he got off the plane one time. He met the mayor from Mississauga, and he showed up with his cowboy hat. And she was kind of disgusted by him. And she
Really?
said, "Your horse." He said, "That's between my legs. You're too fat to ride it." Told her right. Her questioning. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Oh, that's annoying. I should create a script to put that back. Corey Mano.
There's a band came to play in Ottawa one time called MOD, Method of Destruction, and they were pretty bad. And there was actually they were protesting to have them banned so they couldn't play. So all these mothers against blah blah got together.
Yeah.
And the next morning, the Toronto Sun, they had the shot on the front page, ban MOD, and there's this guy helping them out like this. In the camera, it was a singer. They didn't even know who he was. He went out and joined them. Yeah, on the front page of the Ottawa Sun with them, trying to get his own band banned.
Oh, you're ready. You're ready there, Drone HTTV. That looks good.
Hey, Dr. Drone. Glad to see you as well.
What's up, Dr. Drone?
I'll be back, Roger.
Okay. Thank you there, Andrew.
Congratulations, Kim, by the way, on your recent acquirement of snow. I'm happy.
Oh, God.
I'd like to update you that we have received none. I'm quite happy about it as well. So,
Oh, wow.
Oh, at least it's gonna melt fast. Hey, Grant McIntosh, how you doing? Long time no see.
Grant is in the house. How are you? Grant.
John Coopy, Snowball Kim.
Very witty, John. I like that.
Oh, I just got an email from DJI.
Oh, you did?
Just buy stuff, 20%
Yeah,
Easter sale.
Easter special. Yeah, I got it, dude. I just got it. And from JDS again. 500-gallon tank.
Ooh, Andrew, that Osmo Pocket's on for $30 off.
$30 off? Ooh. Oh, yeah, it's tempting.
It's such a sweet
That's
little
right.
bike. It really is.
Doing very good here, Grant.
I
Yeah.
do like it. I do like it a lot. I do. That's awesome, Grant. Good stuff. I'm getting the day off. Grant works for the water plant in his town, so let Neil say he's been quite busy lately
Okay.
too.
Oh, wow.
Upcoming upcountry junk. I just got myself a Mavic Mini. Well, I got a gift from Paul Murray. I flew it the other day, test flight. The video's up.
Oh, thank you, Justin, for letting me know. Osmo Pocket V2 is coming soon. That's why. That's when I ended up with the Osmo instead of the Osmo Plus. Was because it came out, but I needed it and I couldn't wait the 3 weeks, or I would have bought that. So thank you very much for letting me know. You are a trooper, my friend.
JDS.
Okay, JDS, yeah, right.
You'll be missed, JDS. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's never the same when you're not here, JD.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Curtis. So yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, my dog wants to come in. She's crying at the door. Yes, girl, coming.
Oh,
I think I might order pizza tonight. That sounds like a good idea.
I think I might go to Hughes for supper tonight.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Come on over.
I'll sit in the front lawn. I'll catch him on the way in. I'll get out. That's another half India. No, I think tonight we were actually done with that too. Maybe it's pizza night. So
I haven't had pizza in a few weeks.
yeah, I haven't been ordering at all anywhere. I don't know.
I feel kind of bad because I know now's the time they kind of need extra orders and stuff.
Exactly.
Hey, Max there, 420. How you doing?
Morning, Max Air.
Yeah, you heard it by the news commercial. I guess the company won't say much about it because they don't want their employees to let go of their work.
Yeah.
Farmall, good morning, good morning.
Mr.
Got snow
Joe.
there? We got snow here too, Farmall. Yep.
Farmall's channel's on fire, guys. He is
Oh, that's good to hear.
past 12K, and man, his views are through the roof. It's really picking up speed.
Wow.
Mhm. This is exactly what you guys with drones. There's so many drone channels. You need to do exactly what he does and get himself into a niche within a niche. There's the proof that made his channel blow up when he finally started doing that. You know, world.
We gotta wait eight hours. Hey, farm work 686. Good morning, good morning.
I have a bunch of beef jerky and dehydrated right now. Ooh, how
You
small.
do?
Oh my God, Cardos. Yes, no, I was waiting. It's not BJ's. This is KM.
We'll worry about that later.
I don't know. I worry about BJ's myself, but anyway, it's known to cross my mind a time or two. So
Oh boy.
Yeah, Phantom Hodges, we knew they weren't gonna move away. They're just upgrading everything, yeah.
So they say.
No, it's even Geek Savannah said it yesterday, and Joan On made a video yesterday about it. I'm glad you're doing good there, Farmhouse Fanatic. Yes, sir. Everybody check out everybody's channels. Make sure you got them posted.
Oh,
Farm work. I've been away. My father passed away. Very sorry to hear that. My condolences there, farm work.
yeah, sorry for your loss.
Yeah, when I see Farmall's channel, I notice the area he's in looks a lot like Ontario in terms of the farmland. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
Down in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Very, very similar country.
Yep. And that's what he does. He is like I always say, there's lots of tractor channels, there's lots of farming channels, but he specializes just in farm mall and one brand, and that's
I
niche.
see it every now and then.
Sorry.
I see his channel every now and then. I'll click on it and watch him. He just had one out the other day. He was doing a field with a farm all.
Kim made a mistake. It's not Farm Hall's fault. It passed away. It's Farm Work 686. But Farm Hall got some snow.
That's also not good. Kim is happy about the snow, but the rest of them aren't. So, Kim, go out and make a video making a snowman this morning. I'll watch it. I'll
watch it.
I'll do everything to make it go viral as humanly possible.
We wouldn't even have to. I think thing would just take right off once they saw him staring into the camera.
Yeah.
That little clip. It's like, what was that? I'm watching this.
Stupid snow with a stupid snowman.
Okay. I think I got this right.
Yeah, Hadley, it's pretty hard for everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely testing our marriage. That's for sure.
And now the restaurants, poor guys in the restaurants, they got to figure a way out how to make when they start opening up, they got to keep their distance just the same and everything. There, they got to push the tables away, everything. You know. Yeah. I'm glad did everything, all my errands yesterday and day before yesterday. I'm glad I don't have to go back out. So I'm good. I'm not going to go up for at least another 5 days now till we run out of milk.
Yeah. I have a grocery order pickup booked on April 19th. That's the next time I'm going to leave the house. So
Okay.
9 days.
Yeah, there's some places there that the animals are starting to take over the towns. There's no traffic or nothing.
I heard that.
Oops.
Maybe it's time to let the Tiger King out of jail.
Oh my God. I
You guys
can't believe
watch
they
that?
actually asked him that.
Yeah.
He didn't know who they were talking about, but he'll look into it.
That's quite a guy.
Okay. Everybody check out everybody's channels. Please hit that like button on the way in or way out. Just help out the channel.
Oh, really, Maxer? You couldn't get TP yesterday?
I found it quite a. I haven't seen shortage now in about 2 weeks or so like that.
Who?
Shortage in toilet paper.
Ah.
You know, any shortage onto it now for a little bit.
Maxer was just saying he did his groceries or whatever yesterday and couldn't get any toilet paper or paper towel. We're limited to one thing per trip, though. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
You can get either toilet paper or paper towel at Costco, but not both.
Right.
Nice. It is. Oh.
Or
Not
one.
having any problems here, that's for sure.
That's good.
Oh, Angus in the freezer. Yeah, he's. Oh my God.
I am legend.
I miss those days. I miss those days so much. We didn't have a farm, but we had a deal with a farmer to raise, a couple pigs and cattle with them. And then we help him butcher and all his stuff in turn. And the meat tastes so much friggin' better.
Furball Kim's counting down his days for his birthday.
Yeah, I see that. 11 days to go. Yeah, I hope the snow is gone. I think so, Kim. I think I'll be gone in a day or two. Won't be around very much.
Codorso, that's why I buy the big cans of Tim Horton coffee. I've always got one extra. And I got 6 pots of coffee, 6 Maxwell House ones there in the cupboard. So no problem there.
That's why we have 18 Maxwell House sitting. I say there's 18 Maxwell. Now there's probably like 14, but Maxwell Park Rose. We ain't running out of coffee. It's not going to happen. Not in my watch. I bought it already when it was on sale. So a lot of things that we needed went on sale a week before all this craziness started. I don't know why, but it just happened to work out that way. So like that, toilet paper, everything, we had already topped off on everything before it happened. That's why I can't.
Yeah, we got it all here. That's for sure. Oh, you got some Agnes left over? Oh, no, you can keep that.
You don't like beef? You don't like
Oh,
beef?
yeah, but no, I was wondering which Agnes he was talking about.
Oh, Angus beef.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay.
That's the good stuff. That's,
Okay, the beef I'll take it, but if it's the Angus from Scotland, no.
Like ACDC Angus.
Yeah,
oh, you were thinking of haggis.
Angus. Oh,
Oh,
okay. yeah,
haggis.
Angus, yeah.
Oh,
Sorry about that.
No,
Mistaken.
no,
very different.
Hey, Carpenter Rick, how you doing?
different stratosphere. Yeah, no, right.
Haggis and neeps.
Yeah. Good.
Next, you'll be celebrating Robbie Burns Day, Roger.
Pardon?
I said next you'll be celebrating Robbie Burns Day,
Yeah.
famous Scottish poet.
My exes used to celebrate that.
They pipe in the haggis.
I went to Scotland. My mother's side of the family is from Scotland, Duthie and Sinclair, and traced the castles back and stuff like that. And
Nice.
yeah, it was really cool. Well, I shouldn't say. Xenia did all the tracing. I went and visited. I got a hero on that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful place.
Oh yeah. Yep. I went to the first Mason chapel.
Oh, Roswell.
Yeah, and the lady was confused why I went there. I'm like, well, she's like, really? And I'm like, well, I'd love to, Sinclair, the connection, blah, blah, blah. And she let me in. She was just more baffled why I wanted to see it. So,
Or Roslyn, pardon me, not Roswell. Roslyn.
no, I know it's all good. No worries.
Yeah, I spent 2 years going back and forth to University at Aberdeen. That was a good time.
Oh, for Duthie. Well, Aberdeen is Duthie's Park. That's my mother's maiden name.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my uncle went there. He died of cancer the year before, and he visited it years and years ago. So
Yeah.
closed my business. So I went there, and yeah, it was pretty neat. Not a very the city is kind of a rough port city by times, depending which area you get into. Parts.
Yeah.
Of it.
Oh, yeah.
It's not all scenic, but it was nice though.
The Granite City.
Yes, yes.
I hope you're doing good there, Carpenter Rick. Thank you all so much for being here this morning, guys. Much appreciated.
So you went for 2 years to school in Aberdeen?
Yep.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, on and off. I was working in London at the time, doing my master's degree up there. It was good. It was nice.
Oh, wow, that's interesting. So did you do the train ride up, or?
Flew or drove, actually.
Well, it's so cheap to
Flying
fly.
was cheap.
Yeah. Even then, like,
50
70
pounds.
it cost me $17 to fly from Edinburgh to Liverpool, like,
Oh, yeah.
it's cheaper than a bus,
No, whenever I drove, people thought I was insane.
Yeah, I know.
But, I'm Canadian. Driving
exactly.
12 hours, whatever, is no big deal.
We go in Latvia to Xenia's, like, if they went the 80 kilometers to the summer house, they'd stop and have a picnic and all.
Yeah.
Yeah, this ain't not going to happen on my shift. Like, we're going. Like, but mind you, it takes long because you don't get as many bigger highways. I get that part, but
Yeah, that's true, too.
still.
Hey, Justin Ibas. Good morning.
Hey, Johnson.
Thank you, everybody, for checking out my latest video. Much appreciated.
Oh, I do have to go check that out.
Well, it's the one Kim filmed me flying that new Mavic Mini.
Yeah, you were telling me about it yesterday, but it wasn't up yet, and then I didn't see it after. But I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I don't get no.
There's going to be naked ladies.
Can't wait to be able to travel again, but who knows when this is going to be up. Yeah, it's a quarter. So
Yeah, the wings have been clipped.
everybody's wing has been clipped.
I like Cardoso's travel videos, too, boy. He goes to some nice places.
Yeah.
Well, I have Portugal, Italy, and Monaco left, and I've done every country from Iceland all the way down through.
Wow.
Like borders Russia and stuff like that. So that's what I'm. And then on the other side, I've gone as far as Hungary. So the next time I'll go down through Serbia and stuff like that.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, I think it's 25 countries or 26.
I haven't seen any of those places.
Oh, I've gotten off a train at 4:30 in the morning in Bratislava, Slovakia, and stuff like that. Yeah, I traveled for 2 weeks by train and slept on the train and then get off in a new country each day. Spent the day through, get back on the train, sleep overnight, get off in the Czech Republic and et cetera, all the way down through to Croatia.
I'd like to do a Chernobyl trip. That'd be really cool, eh?
I would do it. Yeah.
I'd
Well,
like to see
I
that.
want even because I wanted to go for a long time to Belarus
Yeah.
because there's where you get the real Soviet feeling, and they've relaxed the you don't need a visa if you're there for less than 5 days and you fly in.
Oh, nice.
So I definitely want to go to Belarus, and it's right beside Latvia. So, but you can't drive in, otherwise you need a visa. You got to fly. So I'd have to fly out of the airport. I have to drive down to actually to Lithuania and then fly out of there because there's no direct flights out of Latvia. We had the kids in Lithuania for a couple of days. Beautiful beaches and the Bereshwa that separates the water. It has old German 120 millimeter gunning towers still all there, and everybody's just sunning themselves in this beautiful white sand, and then laying on top of these things. The guns are gone, but the towers are still there. Like,
Yeah, Kodorsa. It must have been very eerie. Yeah.
Watch Baldwin Bankrupt's. He went through the Chernobyl one. It was pretty good. He even went to visit some of the people that are still living there. He got drunk with an old babushka there, this old lady.
I'm gonna have to watch him today.
They had a very big forest fire right beside Chernobyl, and apparently the radiation went up because of that fire.
Stirs it up, brings up from the ground level, and all that.
Yeah.
Ash concentrates it.
God, that would be kind of scary. Did you guys see the movie that was done just last year about Chernobyl?
No.
Pretty good.
I'll have to check it out.
It really kind of dug into the whole process of what happened right after the.
I follow that kind of a lot. I followed this woman, I can't remember her name, back in the very early 2000s, that used to ride her Hayabusa motorcycle through there and video it, because that was right when they started opening the road through the middle.
Okay.
So if you type in Hayabusa and Chernobyl, I think you'll get her.
That's a weird combo, eh?
She's on a Hayabusa motorcycle, yeah.
Interesting. That is interesting.
Hayabusa motorcycle through Chernobyl. Oops. Chernobyl.
According
On
to
her bike.
Wikipedia, the Chernobyl disaster was a nuclear accident that
That's
occurred.
me. There we go. Didn't anyone find it? Because I exited out as soon as she started bringing stuff up.
I think I found it. Cool. Oh yeah.
And it should be back from the early 2000s, maybe. It might even be earlier than that. I know the PC I was using to look at it was really old. Well, it was really new then, but. And she did, she'd stop and take pictures and explain it. I mean, it was really cool. It's been years. That just popped into my head when you said that.
Hey, Coast Jones, how you doing? Bill, Kodorsa says I filled up my card on Monday, $25. I'll take it.
Morning, Bill.
Oh, I don't know what I'm doing.
We lose Paul?
Everybody, please hit that like button. I think Paul went out flying, I think. Not sure. No, he's right there. Bingo.
There he is.
Paul?
I'm back.
Did you go flying?
No, Mother Nature called, and then I thought, well, as long as I was in there, I might as well take my monthly shower.
Oh my God, Paul.
Oh my God.
Not even going to go there.
Hi, Carol. Nice to see you.
Hey, Hugh, are you a programmer?
Not really, but I used to manage software projects. Why?
Yeah, I heard you guys were talking about what restaurants are going to do with the spacing and everything after it's over with. And I was thinking that would be a hell of a program for somebody to write to make it available to restaurants, whereby they can put in their information, like how many tables they're going to have. And every time somebody came in and took a table, they would hit the button and it would start a timer, and they would know how long approximately that customer is going to stay there. And they could put a small monitor in the window saying, we have one seat available or no seats available. However, the next seat we expect to be available in.
There is something
3 minutes,
like that
5
already.
minutes.
There is something like that already. A reservation. What is it called? It's an app, and you can look through and see places that have reservations and open right now or for a certain time, and it will tell you how many tables are available. Like if they can take you within.
Is it adjustable even if you don't do reservations? If it's just walk in where the person there, when they seat them, they hit the button and the timer starts?
No, not on that one. No, that's a yeah.
Because that's what I was thinking. Because the average mom and popper, you know, they're going to have to set it up with so many tables. And then as they get busy, somebody needs to be able to hit a button and it's okay, another one seated. So, okay, we have maybe 12 tables and 3 are occupied. Now 4 are occupied, 5 are occupied. And they would know about how long it takes on an average for those people to turn that table over.
Mom and pops are the ones that always suffer the most in something like this. So they're mostly the ones that will go under. It's not. It's sad.
It's not the high end ones, right?
No, it's because it's survival of the fittest, and the ones that are willing to adjust, and it's harder for mom and pops to get into the new.
And my thought behind the reservation thing for the mom and poppers and the smaller places was, how do they get use out of it? Because most of them all have a laptop or whatever they could plug into the system as long as they had the program.
Yeah.
Now, maybe a company will come along that will strengthen that for them and offer, you know, on a concession service to offer it, and then they'll pay per month or by click.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of restaurants do have it already in that form, and I forget the name of the app. It's quite recent. You see the commercials with it, you know, oh, you're ready to go for lunch. I don't have time. Oh, this place got a reservation now. Let's go, you know. But it doesn't mean reservation like 5-star. It can be like smaller places.
But you're right, Andrew. If there is such a thing, it can be adapted to mom and poppers and, you know, like diners or those kinds of places. I mean, how great would that be to be able to, I don't think the mom and poppers, they're so busy running their businesses, they're not searching for things like that.
Hey, the RV vlogs, how you doing this morning?
Hey, our vlogs, how are you? Well, they better be searching for it, otherwise that's where they go under.
Yep.
It's the simple fact of it. The day of, like, you know, the old mom and pop, that's gone. Like, they got to be adjustable, dealing with technology, or they're out the door. The music.
First, I just wrote something there. It says, check out opentable.ca.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's the one. Yes. Open Table. Thank you. Remember the name.
Now, Paul, if you also want to go, you can go to Fiverr.com and you can hire your own software programmers, give them your specifications of what you want, and they'll design it for you.
Fiverr.o.
Fiverr.com with 2 R's.
That's right.
Kim was thinking that.
I heard something grumbling.
There was no grumbling.
Hey, Kim, smile.
I am smiling.
On the inside.
I can only imagine Kim out shopping going, get away from me, get away from me, get away from me.
He's got crutches. He can just pull them out like that. Stay away.
On 10-foot barrier going on. He's got a wingspan. Yeah.
And a poor customer service person walks up. Can I help you? Just get the hell away. Get the hell away from me. or giving them the spiel. Did I ask for you? Did I send for you? Get away from me.
Yeah, that's right. I'd like to have a cheeseburger, please. You don't want a cheeseburger, man. You need a whoop. You got to get a whoop. You don't need a cheeseburger. That's just a waste of time.
Yep.
He's the whoop pusher.
You can only throw that cheeseburger one time and it crashes.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. A whoop.
Green Patches recalls a PewDiePie joke. I still can't get over that bitch lasagna video. I love that. Bitch lasagna. Best PewDiePie video ever.
His comedy grew with like more into like when my kids used to watch him, I couldn't stand him.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, I went by and started watching. I thought he's kind of funny, and that's when my kids didn't like him anymore. His
Yeah.
became more witty, more, stuff like that. So
Oh, really, Bill? They don't have polarizing filters for Skydio yet?
No.
Huh. That's
But
surprising.
the sad part about a polarizing filter on a drone is, unless you know exactly the angle you're going to have, you got to be able to rotate the sucker.
So I got opinions on that. Well, not opinions. I've got data on that. I watched a video this morning. As a matter of fact, I watched a couple. And even if you don't align the polarizing filter perfectly, you still get a much better picture with the polarizer on than not. And I watched this guy do a side-by-side video where the polarizer was on. It wasn't necessarily perfectly aligned, but you still get enough filtration that it makes it, I think, worthwhile having.
Yeah, because I have filter sets too, and some of them are polarized, and this is kind of crazy because when I spin them on the camera,
Exactly.
the outer rim's going like this too. So I always put with the polarizer up, straight up.
Yeah.
I gotta run over the other building. I gotta run to the bank for everybody. I'll probably run to the bank for all you guys too, but.
Hey, well, okay. Yeah. We'll be looking for it.
Okay, John.
Checks in the mail, right, John?
You come back with a mask over my face.
good luck. Be safe out there.
Yeah.
Be safe out there, okay?
Drive through only. I don't.
Yeah.
My mother decided to come in today, but I'm not letting her go to the bank or anything. So I said, we
Okay.
have no real customers. We did this morning, but we don't now. Everybody dropped off everything. Everything's disinfected.
Yeah.
We're only one of the guys is sick. He didn't come in today. He's got a cold. He doesn't have the virus. His daughters and everybody's been tested. They have a cold running through the family, and they weren't practicing safe hometown.
Okay.
Nomad, Unbroken, I would never forget you. Absolutely not. There would be a big wad coming down your way.
Yeah.
Cordorso Media. Yeah, I looked at the video yesterday. It was hilarious. Yeah.
Well, with John's wealth, you expect a Brinks truck to pull up in front of everybody's front yard.
Two
Brinks trucks.
Okay.
One in the United States, one in Canada.
There you go.
Because I wouldn't be able to get them over the oceans,
Yeah.
not at this point in time. But once air flight and everything starts.
All you have to do is sign for it.
Fine.
I sent you the link, Drone HDD, Drone Journey.
Oh yeah, Drone Journey. You can take my spot.
See you, Kenny.
Take care, Kenny. Be well yourself.
He's gonna fly. He wants to show his flying on
See you
the.
later. All right, I got to go over
Okay,
to the
John,
other
we'll see
building.
you, buddy.
I'm going to miss it, but I'll look back in the stream. I might be back because you've been staying on a little later. I might.
Well,
be
don't
back.
forget, Roger's on tonight. It's Friday night special and Saturday night special. Roger's on.
I just don't know. I might be doing something.
Yeah, I'll be on for a little bit longer today. Yeah.
Is probably the only thing I would say is better than being on Canadian Drone Hub, and it involves another person of the opposite sex. So I don't think I'm going to be in around that time.
Hey.
Oh, you go to see your mother. That's so nice.
Hey,
No.
Hey,
Gotcha. Gotcha.
John, you've got a camera on your cell phone, don't you?
Oh yeah, hers is
There you go.
waterproof actually.
Well, we could
That's at
join you.
11 or whatever.
Oh, we can join you. Oh my God,
You
Paul.
Absolutely.
John, you want to turn on that camera in a little bit for us all? We're gonna get
I'll make just enough bubbles.
that's in the puppet.
You be safe, John.
All right. Hopefully I'll make it back in. Maybe I can figure out what's going on. I'm going to reset my Sky controller, not Sky controller,
Okay.
my smart controller. And I'm going to start fresh on it to see if I can get this because I want to stream when I'm close to a place that has good Wi-Fi. I want to stream to you guys from the bird. So, unless I all of a sudden
Grant Ariel says he's got 70-kilometer winds right now, and his drone is still stuck in the tree.
Yeah.
He says he couldn't have stuck it better if he used duct tape.
Yeah.
That sucks, but yes.
Well, at least he's a decent pilot, not somebody like Centroid.
Hey,
the
Centroid.
oh, Mark. Hey, what's going on?
All right, I better leave on that note. I will hopefully make it back in.
Okay,
Everybody
John.
have a great day and stay safe. day
Yeah,
or
me
night,
too.
wherever you may be.
Yeah.
I will chat with everybody later.
You take care of yourself.
Asgard says,
Well,
cut the blanket tree down, Asgard said.
yeah, exactly.
Bite me, Andrew.
Hi, Mark.
Everybody, check out everybody's channels. Make sure you got them supported.
This is the third day this week for Centroid doing his daily.
Oh yeah, today's a school day.
Yeah, school day.
How, on all serious note, Mark, how is it going? How's the
London Moore, how you doing? Nomad Broken's in the house for Ball Kim, Centroid, Green Patches, Asgard Studios, Brent Ariels, Pusa Studios, Paul Murray, Max Air 420, Pond and More, Cadoso Media's Exploring Ginger. How you been doing, Exploring Ginger?
Exploring Ginger.
Good Friday, no teaching, Mark says.
Coast to Coast Jones.
Oh, okay.
Good
Well, then
Friday. I'm
there's-
not teaching today. It's Good Friday.
Centroid, there's no excuse for you not to come on here with your brother.
You know, Mark, you have a few minutes you like to come on up onto the
You
Canadian
got
phone.
nothing better to do in your life. It's Good Friday.
Today's a day and moment of the camera in my MXSR. Okay. That means you can come on the panel, Centroid. If you come on the panel, Centroid, for Ball Kim will come on.
Aw, that's cute.
Centroid is Kim's hero.
Mr. Gardner won't like this one. True Green Patches.
Drone HD is
Drone Journey.
connecting.
Drone Journey.
Connected.
Hello, guys.
Hi.
Hey.
Oh, you haven't got my pic yet.
You got to turn your
Cameras.
camera on.
Okay, let me go back and do it again. I'm out in the field, in the middle of sunny field in England.
Oh,
Oh, give me a sec. I'll come back in.
Okay.
Okay, so where's Kim?
Hey, hey, it's Mark. Everybody, it's Mark. What's going on, Mark?
Where's Kim? No, I heard if I came on, Kim would be on. So Kim, I'm waiting, buddy. Just kidding. Actually, when I saw Kim tell me to get on, that's why I came on. And
so you came on for Kim, not for your brother Andrew.
in spite or despite of yes. So now, actually, there's another reason why I came on. Has Red Dog been on at all, Roger?
I didn't see him this morning.
Not today.
Because I'm pretty sure that's the one. He didn't email me, and I made him his mounts for his.
Okay.
So I made him the mounts for his
Camera.
Yeah, his camera, and I need his address if he wants me to send them to him.
I haven't seen him this morning, so if he does come on and you're not here, I'll tell him. And
Yeah, I just got done. I wanted to warm up. I knew I had some problems with the printer, but I got them all worked out. So now I have no excuse. I got to work on the poop.
okay.
I got to extrude some poop for Val. Just saying.
Wow. There's something you don't hear every day.
No.
I thought maybe you were using it to make face shield frames.
No, you know what? I was thinking about doing that, but the problem is, and as admirable as that is, well, not so much the face shields. That's easy to do. Those I was thinking about getting into printing the mask holders and stuff, but there's no guarantee, and there are some hospitals that won't use them because they don't really work.
Right.
Yeah, so you got to be careful, what you make and if it's proper, because you put these 3M filters and they got to get those filters anyway, which they're sold out of. So that's what I was thinking about doing. But the face shields, it's not the face shields they're running out of. It's the masks, the breathing masks.
Hey, there he is, Drone HD out in the middle of the field in England.
There he is.
Yeah, Paul, did you take your meds today? Brent Ariel wants to know.
What day is today?
Friday. It's Friday.
Yeah, dadgummit, I did. I took my medication.
Dadgummit.
Yeah. You got no. We got no sound from you, Drone Journey.
You got to select your audio.
We did at the beginning, but it went out. No sound yet.
So I hate to ask this.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, what's up?
How are you, Andrew?
That's what I mean. Right way. I'm doing well, thank you. And how are you, Mark?
I'm better than mediocre, I'll say.
It's nice to see you. When will you be leaving?
Well, it all depends. When are you on till, Roger?
Still, I don't know. I might be going off later today.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. We got
Sorry, Pusa.
more quality time. More quality time.
Can't hear you, Drone Journey. Yeah.
Drone Journey can't hear you. Yeah. No.
Maybe.
Okay. We'll look.
That's okay. We'll watch exactly.
Yeah, we kind of like the.
He's got that Mr. Clean look going.
He
Doesn't
does.
he?
Yeah,
He does.
Does he have
when
an earring?
when he comes on again, you could sing the theme song.
Oh God, I don't remember that.
You don't need to sing.
No, Paul, you're enough entertainment.
Oh, I got you.
Singing. There it is.
There you go. Now
Yeah,
we
your
got-
audio.
Yeah, I'm on an iPhone, so this is new to me. Anyway, how you doing, guys? All right?
Good, except your video's off now, but yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. I don't like to smoke on camera. It looks bad for the kids.
Yeah, I'm not bad. I'm not onto that either. Roger and I both think that.
Yeah.
We've been against that for a long time now.
Is that your fourth rule now, Roger?
Yeah.
Anyway, I've got a great 4G signal up here, and that means I can fly and show drone footage when I'm flying. That's great.
Ah.
Yeah.
Give me 2 seconds to work this out, and because you know I'm a bit of a idiot, so
No problem. Yeah, so we're really still hoping that Rajapalooza still will be taking action. But
Yeah. And I did I hear earlier when I came on that somebody said that they're thinking about shutting down the U.S. Postal Service too? that a
John
possible-
Scott said that
Oh,
a
there
while
he
ago.
is. He's getting ready now.
yeah.
Oh, look how nice it is there. It's snowing by us.
What's the temperature there?
Oh, it's 73.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, it's
Okay.
nice. Look, got my shorts on.
yeah.
I'll really take them off if you want me to.
Oh,
Wait. Didn't you just say you're not smoking on camera because of kids, but you're willing to take your shorts off? Something wrong. Your priorities are a bit skewed.
Yeah.
You're muted, Hugh. You're muted.
I said
Just so
to
you
Roger,
know.
I would
Okay.
be good.
Thanks, Paul.
I said I would be good.
There you go.
Hey, Drone HD, what's your first name?
He has to think about it.
Like many names that I can't say on this stream.
Oh,
I'm being good. No, it's Lee. Nice
Lee.
to meet you.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, Lee.
Good to see you, Lee.
I've got this little bag with me. It's safe, Roger. Don't worry.
Okay. Mark, John Shaw says U.S. Postal and UPS, they are thinking about it.
Oh man, that's the sad day there.
Mhm.
Oh,
FedEx, they'll all-
When the internet came out, we were supposed to give up on the postal service, and it's never been busier than it is now, and never more needed than now. It's growing more of a dependency on it.
Hey, on a positive note, you remember I was supposed to go to Croatia? I
Yeah.
think I was supposed to go there this summer, and we had to cancel the trip, but we weren't good. We got our money back for the trip, but our flights were $5,000, and the airline was not going to refund us our money.
damn.
But they've since canceled the flights because of this, and now they have to give us the money back.
Oh, okay, well,
Good,
glad that.
good.
So that would have been a shot in the pocketbook.
Lee, are you gonna fly? Is that what you're gonna do?
No, I'm going to crash again because the last 4 flights.
Oh, you got a mini.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh, right on.
good one.
Those are many. I never really seen them in somebody's hand like that before. Those are nice. And how did yours go, Roger? I didn't see the video if you posted it yet. I
Yeah,
didn't
it's
get it.
posted. Yeah, it went very good.
Go
I just
look at
tested
that.
it. But Kim was filming it. I was flying it. But
I did see that one then.
I bit when Kim says stop, and there was a power.
Yeah. Stop right there, he says. Stop right
Yeah.
there.
But it was very windy though the day I flew it. So.
And how did he handle the wind though? I mean, was it doing all right?
It was pretty good.
That's good.
The winds weren't that strong, but it was windy, but not that strong. But I wouldn't fly it today. That's for damn sure. It's freaking windy like anything here today.
We got snow. We got snow by us. Is it snowing by you, Roger?
Oh hell yeah!
Roger got 6 inches of snow.
And it's still snowing now.
Jesus!
Oh, look at that field.
Yeah, this field. Yeah. The trees are
Don't look at the field. Look at that tree.
Yeah.
And look at all the space around me.
Yeah.
My Mavic went into that tree.
the only tree there, and it goes there.
It's not funny, guys.
And no, hey, Lee, I'm with you. I find the only tree in the field too, and get stuck in it myself. So I feel your pain.
I've got how many acres of land? Look, and it's in the tree, and it's beeping at me. I'll have to show you the video one day. I'm a good pilot, trust me.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh, freaking top chat.
The guys here driving on motorcycles, there's only one tree, and they smash their bloody bike and kill themselves. They hit that first tree. Only one tree on the road, that's the one they hit.
Yeah.
You know, it's like...
I've flown under lighthouses, bridges, and I hit a tree. And that's the only one. 4 kilometers. It's all fun. It's a Mavic Mini.
So, Paul, out there, you're going to go flying today?
It's still gusting like 39, 42.
Hey, Darwin Digital, how you doing?
We're getting gusts about 20 at most.
Like, yeah, Darwin says it's like summer here in UK. Unfortunately, nobody's allowed out.
I am. Hey, I'm allowed out.
Yep. Yep. You just showed the UAV forecast.
Yeah.
I won't be flying today, that's for sure.
Yeah. They showed us a mass grave look like a football field stocking 5 feet high. Said a lot was unclaimed body. Oh my God. Okay, drone shots, yeah. Yeah, I saw that last night in the news. I couldn't remember if it was New York or Italy, but I know Italy's doing the same thing.
Well, that's why. Oddly enough, somebody said that it's financial reasons. The airline, I forget which one we were going to fly through, they're actually canceling flights to save money.
Yeah,
which is weird when you think about it, you know. So I guess it's more expensive to fly when people have canceled flights and you can't fill a plane than it is just to keep the plane on the ground.
Well, I actually came up with a theme yesterday, and I thought, well, I'm lucky enough to have this space, so I might as well entertain Crash as much as often. Oh yeah.
Okay, so Dogon, how are you?
If I bring out my tripod tomorrow, I can do a live flight.
Well, if you can fly today, is it too windy or what?
Wouldn't it? Yeah. Did you get those rubbers, Roger?
No, I didn't get them yet. No, I'm gonna have to buy them.
Yeah, I won't tell you what rubbers mean in England.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they're condoms.
The rubber bands.
There you go.
Well, I'm actually amazed.
They're not as effective, Roger, though.
I know.
See my little mini now. I'm talking about the drone now. There's no prop damage at all, and it ended up in that tree. And when you see the crash, I'm going to put it up tonight or tomorrow, and it's beeping in the tree, and then I had to shake the tree to get the Mavic out, and it fell. There's no damage at all on it. So even though I don't like this drone because it crashed 2 times in 4 flights, It's not cost me a fortune.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm an expert pilot. Yeah, but I didn't crash my Typhoon H.
Oh no, really? How bad? Badly damaged?
Well, the Typhoon H. No, I never crashed that.
Oh, I thought you said you did crash it.
No, the only drone I ever crashed was the Phantom 3 P8, Phantom
Okay.
Advanced,
Okay.
and flying in woods.
Oh well.
That was 4 years ago, and I was trying to do a scene going through the woods, and then I got clipped by a tree, and then, well, that's my fault. There was no obstacle avoidance back then.
Yeah.
But I got the shot. That was worth every penny.
Did you ever have any? I don't wouldn't call it a flyaway, but a lack of connection with your Typhoon H at any point where you felt like you were losing a little bit of control.
I never with the Typhoon H. I had it with the Phantom 3 Advanced.
Yeah. Yeah, I had one issue one time, but it was just once. I might have had lost a satellite signal or something because I was kind of in a congested area with trees and stuff. So, and yes, I like the XM Plus receiver furball. But I'll be going away from those if I ever get my stuff from Team Black Sheep. I just looked. They have my money. They took it out over 6 weeks ago.
Oh.
They still are back ordered on it because of the shipping issues.
What'd you order?
The Tango 2 Pro controller, and then kit of 5 receivers, so I can go. What do they call that? Crossfire? Is it Crossfire? The long range stuff. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Now I'm not going to be going long range because I'm not going to go a mile away and then have to go find the damn thing. I just
At least you'll know you'll have a good connection.
A good connection. I did have I had my first fail-safe lost connection flight where it just dropped out of the sky, which is good, which is what it's supposed to do instead of keep flying. And there was no damage, but it'll be a little bit more reassuring when I have that on. And the controller's really sweet too. So
yeah,
the transmitter's good, but we'll see.
Hey, John Spizzo, how you
John
doing?
Spizzo, what's up?
Welcome back, Andrew.
Thank you.
Is it Crossfire? I think it's Crossfire. Yeah, with the it comes with 5 receivers and Immortal T antennas, and and the Tango 2 controller. Max Air, cool. Now, Max Air, you're the one from my old hometown, aren't you? You recognize one of the scenes in one of my videos. I'm pretty sure. I think that was you that commented. It was around Christmas.
Everybody check out Night Train, Max Air 420, John Spizzo, Orimano, Drum Shots, Octave Dugan.
Yeah, I'm with you, Night Train. I haven't even gotten my first one. I can't wait to get the Tango controller to see if I like it. But yeah, looks like it's gonna be a good combo. I mean, they didn't say that shipping was completely stopped, but it's obviously slowed down significantly.
Hey, Andrew.
Yes, sir.
John Spizzo wants to know where your better half is.
Oh, kitchen.
He hasn't been summoned to bring him coffee yet.
We'll deal.
Am I back?
We'll deal.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Bloody iPhones.
I think he needs an iPhone holder on a tripod. What he needs.
What it is, the iPhone is tapping me out, so I have to put the password and all that shit. So.
Okay.
And tomorrow I'll be up here, the same weather. I'm going to bring the tripod, the Osmo, second camera, another phone,
another
drone, and do a live flight.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, look, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning.
So I didn't answer the question about the flight crashes, did I? No, I've never really had any flight crashes. I've never flown with obstacle avoidance. I'm very good with ATI mode. When I've done my pilot test for the PF consumer drones, the instructor said put on the report I flew perfectly in ATI mode. So how I crashed this in GPS mode is a bit beyond me. One pilot error, the other one I have a suspicion, but we'll find out later tonight.
Okay. The wind is making a lot of noise when you're talking.
Sorry, I'll have to go the wrong way. I just blame Paul for all my crashes. The Muppets problems.
Yeah. You need to get blessed by Manamana every time.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, come on, Paul. I'm in the field. Where's
I see Andrew's back.
Yeah, Andrew's got his finger on the mute button right now. In case
yeah, right.
I literally, without instinctively, I've gone right to it. Oh.
I think Kermit might be flying tomorrow.
There you go.
Just a safe face. If I crash again.
There you go.
Just tie him up underneath the drone. There you go.
I got a T-shirt for Paul Murray tomorrow as well.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep, and then you can sing along. Do 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 do.
Oh, where's
Mark loves that.
Yeah, I adore it.
He
so
looks
much.
so forward to that. You'd be surprised at all the wonderful things he says privately about that whole.
Oh no. You don't want to know what I say privately about it.
I know there's 3 guys here that have their fingers close to the mute button already.
My head.
You can tell our arms are all extended right away.
So Roger, is there any relief in sight for the weather for you guys, or is it windy and
tomorrow it's supposed to be nice. But it's all the wind. It's the bloody wind that we're getting.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
I'm getting a lot of wind and trying to keep it away.
I hear July might be nice, Mark.
Andrew was had a GoFundMe account going for Kim to go out and do a snow angel.
Yeah, that's right. I that would make my day actually.
So you said something, Hugh? I didn't catch it. All I heard was my name when I said something about the
I
weather.
hear the weather might be nice around July.
July, right?
That's being safe in Canada.
Pretty much.
Yeah, right.
Right.
I was just looking on DJI's site. I was wondering why you were a little cranky lately, Mark, more than usual. I'm sorry you didn't make the cut this year, but I'm sure next year they're going to feature you. Don't worry about it. So,
yeah,
we'll get in there. So they'll celebrate you at some point. So just keep flying. You'll make it.
Members of the Amelia Drone Heart. Oh my God. Oh, come on. That's funny.
Awful.
Amelia.
It's supposed to be 52 degrees on Sunday.
Not to be morbid, but did they ever recover Amelia Earhart?
No, they never found her.
No, she's still.
I think she's out there with Jim Morrison and Elvis.
Yes, she's in good company.
Oh man, I saw Elvis last week. Elvis lives in Brockville.
Yeah, there you go. I suppose he's hanging out with Tupac too.
Yeah, I seen him.
Can't speak
in Arizona. Yeah.
So Sunday's gonna be 52 Fahrenheit. Monday 60, but we're at 100% chance of rain.
Oh, there you go. Good time to take out the Mini.
Oh yeah.
I put my screen doors up too.
I went to visit Morrison's grave, but they were doing construction. You had to walk like 3 kilometers to get into the graveyard because it's massive. You had to go all.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, well,
that's in Paris, isn't it, or France or something?
Paris. Yeah.
No kidding. Jim Morrison's buried in Paris.
Well, he died in France. Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. Would have thought it was LA or something. Wow,
so I ate a baguette sandwich and drank a glass of wine in his honor on the other side. You know what? That should do it. We were good. So And it's hard to find, I guess, even like with the map stuff, I guess it's ridiculously hard to find. So
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, what's going on in Paris? I mean, have those was it yellow vest riots calmed down and stuff? I mean, I haven't been
no,
paying
riots have. That's one thing about it. That's where some of the conspiracy theories were growing out of. That was the way to calm like the pressures that were going on in China and all those places. Was that's why this virus happened.
Oh, geez.
You know,
Yeah.
it was gonna be something. It's
There's
always
even
gonna be
some
something.
places they stopped the war because of that.
Yep.
Oh, the conspiracies are running rampant, but we're not going to go into that.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Xenia's gotten better at it. Coming from a post-Soviet country, that's in strength because you were always living with conspiracy because there was actual conspiracies going on all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And I find it takes about 3 generations to shake that. She's gotten over it faster by not living there, probably. But
Yeah.
like when we got married, we were driving through Iceland, and there's not many cops there. It's only photo radar, and that was when the FIFA was going on. And this car passed with German flags on the side because Germany was playing, and a cop car behind it. And Xenia's like, "Oh, I bet he's pulling him over because he's not a fan of Germany. They don't like what Germany did in the years. I'm going to go over." I'm like, "Do you ever think it was because he was speeding?"
Yeah. Right.
I know that's a wild thought, you know, and everything, but she spent 10 minutes going through this whole chain of events. I worked. It's just could be drunk, you know. Like that's where I'd be putting my balls on money on too. So.
Roger, I'm going to jump out and get supper started. So I will see you guys later.
Take care.
Take care,
Hugh.
All right,
What are you
guys.
making for supper? What are you making for supper?
I think I'm going to make a stew.
I thought you were getting pizza. You said.
Nah, I'm going to make a stew.
You don't want to be sitting on your front lawn. That's why.
That's true.
I can take a hit.
Try to be healthy.
Andrew, none of us want you sitting on our front lawn.
Oh, Hugh, before you go,
Yeah.
just want to share some with you. I dug it up while we were talking. That's in Lithuania. That's those.
All those bunkers.
Yeah, the
Oh,
bunkers.
my
How long?
God.
See, if you go 30 kilometers down that peninsula, you go right into Kaliningrad, that little part of Russia that's outside of Russia.
Surreal, eh, man?
Yep. And people are just sunbathing all around it, laying on top of it and stuff like that. And they're all.
Well, what's cool is you captured a Lithuanian thing that's called bunker diving. Did you see the guys on top of
Yes.
bathing suits? Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think anybody else had anything like. Yes, you're right.
Hey, I didn't even see aerial views and Histories UK come in. I'm sorry about that, Steve.
Hey, Steve, what's up? I didn't even see him come in either. Unless I got damn Top Chat on
Oh,
again.
he came in ages ago.
Yeah, me too. I got
freaking.
I got Top Chat on too. I just changed it.
All
Sorry.
right, guys, see you later.
Take care.
Okay, you take care now.
I can't stand every time I come to your channel. Top Chat's always on.
Should be pretty much anywhere it happens. I get why they did that because a lot of live streams back when were all mostly gamers doing them as a side piece. Maybe like 20, 30,000 in it. I get it, but by default, say like unless there's over 200 in the chat, it should default go to live chat. That's the stupidest thing.
Yeah.
Oh, Lee's getting ready.
That's gonna be pretty hard to fly and hold your camera and hold your remote at the same time.
That's why I crashed. Carry on. Let's see if I can get her up in the air.
Okay. Aerial views. I'm sorry, man. I didn't see you come in, Steve. Sorry about that. Aerial landscape. I saw him come in, but I didn't see aerial views. I don't know how long ago he came in, though.
Well, while he's in and I'm thinking of it, we have I'm going to do the shameless plug. We have our show tomorrow night at 5:00 Eastern time, 10 p.m. UK time, and we're interviewing Kevin Craggs in some of his films and such. So if anybody wants to join, that'd be great.
Dang, he must came in a long time ago. I don't even see him in the chat.
I see aerial landscapes, but I don't see.
Yeah. Wow. I'm sorry.
How to take off.
Oh, Kim's birthday's on the 21st, I think.
Oh, sweet.
It's teaching me how to take off right now.
Yeah, the mini you can't. I don't think you can do the.
You're gonna have to use your. You're gonna have to use your third hand to hold the camera.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Didn't he say he had a tripod?
He's
No, sorry, man.
Oh, that's what you got to get, man. This way you can have that set up.
Yeah.
So you can fly and keep the camera on you. That is a cute little bugger, that mini.
Yeah.
You like it, Roger?
Yeah.
His nickname is Tripod.
Film. I just thought I'd come out for a bit of fun and there'll be the tripod, the live flight. Don't worry. Let's see if I can not crash this for the third time, eh?
Now, I will be impressed if he will be able to hold the camera and fly at the same time. Because the question is, how's he holding the camera? With what? Or how's he flying and pressing buttons?
If he had a lanyard or a belt, he could just hang them around his neck.
Hang on, I'll just strap the camera to my pants.
There you go.
Hang on.
Open your zipper and you can let it peek out.
Nah,
I mean, the camera can peek out.
Yeah. Cringy there, Paul. Cringy.
Oh, it's in the air.
Now stay away from that tree.
She's up in the air.
Yeah.
This bloody app's telling me how to fly the bloody thing. Maybe I should listen because I crashed it twice already.
Well, if you want to just let it fly itself, you need to get a Skydio, is what you need. That mini's nice and stable.
It is. It's impressive for such a little guy.
Up and down. Now I'm knackered because I can't use the other stick to push it forward.
Well, once you get in the hover, you should be able to switch your thumbs around and push it forward and backwards. As long as you don't change the orientation, it should go straight away from you and straight back to you.
I'll bring the tripod tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm going to let her fly now. So have a great stream.
Take care, man.
Okay.
On,
Lee, you
safe.
take care. Stay safe.
Okay, you take care, D. Guess you
I think you're going to have to turn him off, Roger.
Oh, you still see his drone.
Yeah. Oh, he's coming back at the camera. That's a nice flyby.
Smell the sarcasm. Yeah, broke necks.
I heard that. See tomorrow with the camera on the tripod and everything.
Okay, all right, Lee, take care.
Okay there, Lee. You take
How do
care.
I not get this shit?
Take care, Lee.
There, I put him on mute there, so. Okay. Everybody, check out everybody's channels. Make sure you stick on support. And thanks for hitting that like button, everybody. Much appreciated. So what's your plans for today there, Mark?
Uh, Actually, I'm gonna relax a little bit, play a few games, maybe get some work done. Don't. It's not the kind of snow that I have to shovel. You're not gonna be able to fly though.
Yeah.
I got to work on some. Oh, I better print some poop. Yeah, that's got to be done.
Is it windy there, Mark?
No, it's not really windy. It's just snowing right now. It was windy yesterday, but it was ridiculous. So my wife started spring cleaning this past couple days. We had like 60-degree weather for the last 3 days. It was beautiful. Then we get snow. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Hey, Rojo, how you doing?
Rojo, what's up, man?
Hey guys.
Hey, welcome back, Andrew.
Thank you. Sorry about that. I'm in and out this morning.
Here's my UAV forecast right here. So I'm not going to be flying.
Oh, excuse me.
Next, yeah, you should do that. Yeah.
Hey Rojo, how are you?
Well, Rojo, I sent you an invite. I don't know if it's too early for you in the morning, but I already sent you an invite this morning. Hey, Sam Hayden is coming in.
Hey, Sam.
So you guys are going to see me eat lunch and everything because I'm staying on for a while yet. So.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And why the decision to stay on longer, Roger?
Because I did all my errands yesterday and day for yesterday, and I got nothing else to do.
Nice.
He's making up his time.
And the weather is lousy outdoors, so I might as well stay inside. And,
Yeah, right.
Hey, Roger, what's for lunch?
ham sandwich. I always eat ham sandwiches at lunch. Always.
But sometimes you have soup too, don't you?
Yeah, I had that yesterday, but today I'm just kind of a ham sandwich.
Come on, go wild. Have the soup with it.
Soup,
Friday, time to live a little. Hey,
Well, because I broke a tooth yesterday, right? And I don't
hey.
nothing hot.
Yes.
Actually, I think I'm answering Furball Kim's question. The XMS Plus is the one that I use, the really tiny one, and I do a direct solder to the board, to the S bus.
Hey Sam, how you doing?
It must be a different. For some reason, I thought it was a different one.
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Good.
Hey, Sam.
How are things on the West Coast?
You know, they're not bad. Not bad at all.
Go ahead and tell us what the temperature is.
Yeah, right.
We have kind of like a blizzard today. It's like a lot of snow. You know, I was out making snow angels earlier and I got frostbite.
Yeah. Right.
That's why you're sweating. That's why you're sweating right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a plug. Sorry, Kim. There's a plug for the way mine works. There's a plug for the receiver part, but then the other side gets directly wired to the flight controller. If that's what you're asking.
Yep. It's a whopping 37 degrees here and sunny.
Oh wow!
And 45-mile-an-hour winds.
No, it's actually 54 right now, and supposed to be 72 today apparently. I was upset though. Yesterday it said, yesterday 65% chance of rain, and so I was all excited because Arizona, that doesn't happen, and it didn't happen. There wasn't a cloud in the sky all day long.
What do they say is better about it, Kim? I'm curious. Just reception? Because I've never had any issues with I've only had one fail safe at one point.
So Roger, Paul, I got them in the mail.
Oh, you did. There you go.
Master air screws. So I might, I was thinking about doing a video with the sound difference with the originals and then putting these on.
That's for the Mavic Mini?
No, these are actually for the Mavic Air.
For the Air.
They don't make them for the Mini yet, so I looked for them, and then I forgot who it was that told me they don't make them for the Air yet.
20 Fahrenheit t-shirt weather for Bronx. Broke necks. There you go. Hey, Johnny West, how you doing?
Oh, longer antenna and yes, reception. I guess it depends on how far you fly and if it's any line of sight issues with it. But I've never really had a problem. But again, if all goes well, I'm going to be getting away from them anyway. If I ever get my shipment. Sorry, I keep whining about that. I ordered it right before everything went to hell in a handbasket, and that's when everything just shut down.
Oh man, that's still not there.
Andrew, was he like that growing up too?
Constantly.
Nick,
We just smile politely, wait for it to be over.
Oh Lord.
That's it, bro. Next.
Oh, sorry, Mark.
No, you're not sorry.
Christmas.
Don't patronize me. Andrew, you're not sorry.
I do it so well.
Andrew,
Yeah,
even
yeah.
at Christmas time when he got a gift, he smiled and thanked everybody.
No, Andrew, I call my students out that all the time. Whenever I catch them doing something they're not supposed to be doing, they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I'm like, "You don't mean that. You just told me what I want to hear."
I get it
They're
on a nightly basis. Every
Yeah,
time
they're
I
like,
get
"You're
a
right."
super sticker, and right after, oh, I'm sorry, Andrew. No, you're not.
No, yeah, don't,
I'm doing
yeah.
two things: her hooping like a banshee, and me covering my ears in fear. So don't say.
Oh, at least you get to try the Crossfire Furball.
Hey, Bill, Tim, how you doing? TCM Drones.
But
TCM's got some drones for sale. He told me 3 o'clock this morning.
Hey Tim, good morning. What do you got for sale now, Tim?
Yeah, Paul might want to buy it.
No. He still had a whole bunch of drones, and he was thinking he should be selling them.
Oh, you always start out with no, I won't buy anything, but then within a week you buy it, and then you sell it.
It's a 2-week cycle.
So when's the next Inspire come in, Paul?
No.
Well, no.
Don't get me wrong. I love the Inspire, but it's hard to beat the Mavic 2s.
I wouldn't know any different, to be honest with you, but I do love the compactness and the size.
Yep.
Bro, next hat is so true. We always say sorry. I don't know why it's in our blood.
Yep.
And Mark, the other thing too with the Mavic 2s is flight time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Flight time is pretty good. I get a good 20, 25 minutes with time to spare. I never push it like some of the other flyers I know on the channels here. I don't think I've ever heard the low battery warning on mine ever.
That's how it is for me in the Mini. It's like, the other day I took the Phantom out to fly, and it seemed like it drained like right away, because the battery time's I think 16 minutes max or something on that thing.
Yeah. No, Drone Pool, I don't think I have to do any modification to goggles. It's really just for the receiver and the transmitter for Crossfire. You can use, I believe, any VTX you want, which means it's kind of transparent.
By the way, Sam, it's good to see you. Sorry, I was doing banking when you come in. I was kind of caught in the middle. I'm getting to be like Paul.
Ignoring the chat, are we?
And then somebody know it's awful today.
Oh yeah, I call Paul names in the chat all the time. He never sees it.
Doesn't bother. He likes that. He feeds off of it.
Usually he looks at the chat is when he goes on at 3 o'clock in the morning.
That's right. That's when he's at his best. Oh, sorry. I'll mute because I have to call for coffee. I'll just
Oh, is she going to deliver it to him too?
Oh, yeah.
No, Chris will bring it.
Chris will bring it, and he'll have a little towel over his arm like this.
Oh, jeez.
Thank you, son.
See,
loving doing it, not mad at all.
Hey,
because he knows where the food comes from.
Mark did.
Hey, Andrew, tell him to get you a little croissant too.
He actually likes. He's actually a good cook. Yeah, he's been really good. Last year, he's been really getting into it. So
that's awesome.
He helps a lot, especially the days now where we're doing 2 a day, and that he usually makes supper half the time and stuff like that.
Oh wow! How old is he?
13. He turned 13 in September.
Nice.
Well, Roger's got some papers for him.
But no, I do believe it's important for kids to be able to do stuff. I mean, all joking aside, they're not doing nothing today. They don't have any skills when they leave. They don't. It's
Well,
not just doing things. Thinking of them, not just themselves, is a big part too.
A buddy of mine's taking his kids out and showing them, you know, camping, outdoor survival, what you can,
Nice.
wild, like all that stuff, and like
Yep.
how to shoot and stuff like that. And like, yeah, I think that that's important to know. It's
Well,
like my niece and nephew who are always just on their iPads and stuff. I'm like, what are you gonna do when there's no more chicken nuggets?
Exactly. Well, my daughter, one of her favorite shirts, that came unsewn at a seam, and she brings it to her mother, and she's like, I don't sew. She goes, bring it to your father. He's the one who can fix it. And I asked her, I said, don't they teach you this in school? She goes, yeah, we spent about 3 days on it in the 7th grade. Most of it was cooking, which is fine. They have this,
Home ec.
They don't call it home ec anymore, but
Oh, really?
for lack of it, it's called hacks, home and career skills. Is what
Right.
it's called.
Life skills. type of-
Life skills. And I said, I should be showing you how to do this because I'm not going to be able to do it for you all the time. She goes, yeah, but in the meantime.
Yeah.
But they taught her enough how to make fried rice and
Actually, she can
mac and
cook. She can actually cook fairly well.
Oh,
So if anybody cooks in the house, it's either me or my daughter. My wife will occasionally do something. She's not horrible, but she doesn't do it a lot. And she will do it. But I'd say that when it comes to family dinners, I'm usually doing most of the cooking. But we're trying to split that up and share that now, which is kind of cool.
Like while they're home, they're doing all the spring cleaning. I mean, Xenia goes through and sorts everything, but they go in first, take everything out, wash down, like say closets, the hallways, the rooms and stuff, sorts everything out. Then Xenia goes in, okay, we're gonna get rid of this, or keep that. And they've been helping the whole process so much each day as well as schoolwork plus 2 times a day outside. That's the schedule. I don't want them just sitting around the whole time because it's a long time without nothing. So
No, that gets old real quick.
exactly. It's not for them as much. They mightn't appreciate it all the time. I'm not saying they love it with open arms every moment, but that's life,
Yeah, that's how that goes sometimes.
There's a lot are going out in the world today so unprepared for the world. It's terrifying. It's really my oldest son, because his mother was a little more, I'll do everything for you. And I watched him struggle, and I'm like, I don't want these kids going through that.
No, it's not a thing to do. I took my niece and nephew on a desert walk one day and showed them the different plants and how to get water in the desert. And like I made them get out of we were at my mom's house and they're just in there on Wi-Fi.
Right.
And I told them a couple times, come outside, and they just ignored me. So I'm like, all right, I took their stuff away and said,
that's good though. They need that by time. So,
Yeah.
It might even seem like they appreciate it first, but they do in the end. It's attention. It's good attention.
Yeah.
It really is.
yeah. No, I guess afterwards they told my sister, like, oh, that was actually really fun. So,
Well, that's good. You see, it made an impact. So I think that's a great thing. When I was growing up, I did a lot of the stuff outside, fixing rural area, fixing cars. That Mark did a lot of the sewing and stuff like that, and the prep and stuff like that. He was mostly with mom. I was with dad, and we both developed our separate set of skills. And Mark, you look at him, you think he's sometimes a little wonky, but he can make a doily that will knock your socks off.
oh, okay.
I can crochet.
That's
I'll bring it back. I'll bring it back, guys. We'll make a sandwich.
You're just jealous, Andrew, because you could never handle the two needles at the same time.
And everybody message DGI and try and get Mark on the list for next year, okay? Because he was a little bummed out he wasn't on this time. So let's all get together. Let's get a writing campaign going on and get DGI straightened out for next year.
Oh, jeez.
Bring the smile. Hashtag bring the smile back to Mark. I'm going to call it the movement.
That's awesome.
What a douche. I said that since Roger wasn't there.
It's not going to cost you $2. So you can get away with it.
Roger has ears.
Yeah, he's like, oh, my show again.
Always listening.
Yeah.
You probably heard me
He was
anyway.
midway of taking the ham out of the fridge for the sandwich when you said it.
He'll come back and verbally walk you upside your head.
Yeah, right.
Roger, Kim's giving him shit right now for leaving us alone.
Oh. Well, that's it. You know what happens when Roger leaves.
That's right.
Mark, you should be familiar with that. What do you think your students do when you leave a room?
Oh, I know what they do.
They're well behaved.
Oh no, no,
This
no.
comes by.
Right. They're like, heck yes.
Yeah.
The same
So-
goes with substitute.
And sometimes I leave the room on purpose just because I'm like, you know what?
Right.
Maybe I'll come back and there'll be a few left.
Thin the herd.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah, exactly. Mm. Oh man.
So you guys doing anything today?
Oh, I gotta go out for a little bit.
I'm extruding poop.
I'm really sorry I asked. What does that even mean? Or do I even want to know?
Marcus like to celebrate a movement. That's what
Yeah, exactly. No, actually, Val gives away these little poop emojis that go on the
Yeah.
end of FPV antennas, and I print them for her.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm 3D printing the emoji poops for the antennas, but
Okay.
I've been lacking the last since she's asked me, so I've got to work on that today.
A little bit of a blockage thing going, but he's going to get it flowing again.
Yeah, nothing a little Metamucil won't fix.
Right. Well, good
So,
for
yeah.
you.
He showed us one day how he does it. It's kind of interesting to see how he squats over that table. You know, that's
Oh, that's a nice thought. I appreciate that.
That's funny. Well, me, I'm not doing much. I might go out and test these new master air screw props on my air.
Nice.
You know, that works. I might drop by the office and grab our decibel tester so I can actually do a video that shows the audible difference.
Desmond Donders beat me to the punch. It's the only math joke I know, and the kids always ask me for one. I'm like, you can't handle my math jokes. They're like, what do you mean? I said, you know, if I tell you a math joke, you're never going to want me to tell you one again. And they're like, oh, come on, try us. And the joke goes, what does a mathematician do when he's constipated? And the answer is same way he solves every other problem. He works it out with a pencil. And then they're like, yeah, right. No more jokes, please. I'm like, there you go. I'm off the hook. I'm off the hook.
That's kind of like never show people you can do something because they'll always have you doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god. You know that, and all joking aside, that thing I found with the female pilots, they have a couple of them featured there, and they were too selfish to even put their links in the description for them. There's no reference to where to go find these ladies.
Really?
It's
Now,
so
what's the
stupid.
point of them being on there then?
Well, February DJI honored female pilots with the Female Pilot Awareness Month, a month dedicated to promoting the accomplishments that women have. And people are angry too. They're like, I cannot believe that you think flying a quad/drone is any way compares to the women that flew airplanes in the last war. I think you should be ashamed. of yourself."
Yeah, well, and it seems a bit gratuitous too. You
Yeah,
know, like
sure.
let's try to get more people to buy our drones by honoring women.
Yep. There's some big corporations that pull it off enough to not look selfish, and some that
No,
just,
that's obviously gratuitous. There's
Oh,
nothing
perfect.
altruistic about it.
yeah. Oh my God. Oh, this shot here. Oh God Almighty. Like, you know, they're just laying it on as thick as can be.
Oh my God,
This is awful. I mean, look at
that
this.
is very tacky.
Look at not one link to any of them. It's just a link to you follow them on DJI on Instagram, Twitter, etc.
That's awful.
That is a fail and a half.
That is.
Wow.
That is awful, actually.
Yep. Unreal.
DJI strikes again.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You know, there are monsters. There are monsters. It is. They don't need to do that. You know, they don't need to go for the cheap compliment, so to speak. You know.
Yep, I agree. It's a cheap, degrading.
Yeah, degrading.
Yeah,
it's almost insulting, and I guess those women didn't see it as such.
No, or maybe didn't realize the whole context was up there, and then it's like, oh my God, what did I get myself into?
Exactly, especially after seeing the article and the pictures.
Yeah. And I'm sure more of the comments as you go down probably get.
They're probably going, "What did I do?"
Some people are really.
I should have been caught posing nude for something else. I'd get less flack.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
All right, Roger's back. Are you gonna yell at us?
Yeah.
Yeah, I called Andrew a douche. Sorry, Roger.
I wept
Yes.
for 5 minutes straight.
Yeah.
Put yourself on a virtual timeout.
Now this is educational. Yesterday I put in a picture that we found of all industries promoting coronavirus and how they can help. This is from Vice magazine. I talked about it last night on my show. Coronavirus porn is going viral on Pornhub.
What?
And there's a whole thing about it, and the whole thing, it's unreal. Yeah, it is, and I knew it because like anything else, it will always go. And one video is called, in the video, Coronavid-19 coronavirus, H word for when a woman is excited, S word when she's been with a lot of guys, has to use protection during outbreak. And the premise is performer, Little Squirtles, steps in front of her front door, kicks off her shoes and shouts, "Daddy, I'm home and I'm so," once again, when you're very excited, word with an H. Her partner, Chase Pounder, emerges from the hallway wearing a face mask and his hand stuck out to stop her. "Wait, you don't move a foot closer. You haven't heard about Coronavirus."
Oh my
Oh Lord. Hey, they're getting relevant. They're getting relevant. It's no less gratuitous than freaking DJI. It's clickbait.
That is unreal.
They're relevant now.
So they throw on the mask and then they're good to go, and then it's just like any other scene after that, but with the mask on the whole time.
Yeah, that's such a turn on.
That's the worst one.
Yeah, honey, I don't get excited unless you put a mask on. Oh, no, not that kind of mask. Here, put this on.
There's some sicko out there that just loves that.
Oh yeah, sign me up. This is what I've been waiting for my whole life. You know.
Oh,
no, exactly.
See, Roger, it's not just me. He brought up the porn.
Yeah, I know.
This was educational. And
Oh, so
Vice did it. A reputable
I'm
news
sure I'll make sure I bring it up on my live stream with my students then, Andrew.
I think that would be a great topic.
On that note, I'm gonna go get some lunch.
Oh, that means I'm gonna go watch some videos.
Exactly. I gotta listen.
Lunch, Mark.
Yeah, I gotta get a watch list together.
He's like,
all in the name of research.
It's got nothing to do with mask on face.
Yeah. You gotta love the. I gotta say, you gotta love the name Chase Pounder.
So good. Little
out of all of that, it almost sounded fake there for a second. I'm like, nope, that's got to be real. Sadly enough,
and it is true, and it is from. There you go. There's the other video that's out there.
Oh Lord.
And that's going through Wuhan, China. He's working with the CDC and comes across a girl that is.
So I guess everything's protected. All you need is the snorkel out, and you're good.
That's right. And it's called Body Cam Footage. CDC agent investigates deserted Wuhan is the name.
Oh,
of it.
geez.
You should see Xenia's face when I brought it up last night during her thing. Yeah, I took about 10 minutes with it. I thought it deserved some noteworthiness. So just trying to help.
Just trying to help.
Just trying to do our part.
I just want to know, Andrew, did you go on Amazon looking for those suits?
What are you talking about, Roger? He already owns them.
Yeah, Xenia will not. That's why Xenia didn't want to joke around too much about it, because she knows me too well. You don't want to rock the boat.
Hey, John, how's it going, man?
Good. Hello, all.
Good. So John can relieve me now because I'm gonna go do the watch. I mean, go make lunch.
Oh, hi and bye, Mark.
Yeah. I was just actually ducking out. I'm gonna go eat some lunch.
All right.
But wait. As Andrew said, I'm gonna go eat some lunch.
Yes.
What was that you put in this? What? First of all, what's that you drink? What are you drinking? And is that
this?
Oh, it's a Rodney
Bell cup.
Yeah, I got one of those. What are you eating? I'm looking for ideas.
I just got these at the.
Oh, I love beef jerky. Ain't got none of that around.
Man, you got a lot of jerk.
Yeah, well, Pooza got me all fired up. He's making some, so.
Hey, Mark, there you go. Yeah. You're gonna love this too.
Oh, the the dog biscuits.
I went and stocked up yesterday.
Yeah. The problem is I probably won't get. Hopefully I'll get a chance to get some of those in July. We'll keep our fingers crossed.
So those ones are pretty much made with artificials.
It doesn't matter. They're still good.
Yeah, they are.
So okay, guys, have a good one. I'll talk to you later.
Bye, Mark. Good to see you.
Bye. Yeah, nice to see you too. Bye.
Bye, Mark.
Don DiNardo, what's happening, buddy?
Thank you. Thank you.
Such a dick, Mark.
Thank you, everybody, for hanging in there.
What'd you say, Andrew?
No, you guys are fighting. I can't hear you guys. You're all talking at once.
Andrew, go ahead and say what you said again.
God, he's such a dick, that Mark.
Hey, he's your brother.
You can't be talking about this brother. It's the real brother.
That's right. No, the beard is sacred. We never joke. That the beard is just something else. It's an entity. No.
It's still there. I haven't shaved it off yet.
Yeah, actually, me, you, and Centroid are the Trinity. Here's the Holy Spirit.
Well, John, I see you're still open. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
How's things?
For so far, we are. One of the guys is sick, though.
Uh-oh.
He's got his whole family has a cold now because his 2 daughters are nurses. So they all panicked. They got the test. It came back negative. The other girl got the test, came back negative. So hopefully he's just got cold.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad it's only that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
I hope so, anyways.
Yeah, a friend of mine was actually, his girlfriend got really sick with like a lot of the same symptoms and had to get tested, and then like while they were waiting had to quarantine, but that came back negative. So
yeah, got to remember it's still flu season, so it's kind of the same thing, and it's allergy season in a lot of places too. Kind of the same symptoms, but no temperature. I don't know.
Yeah. You know, I was reading a thing the other day where they were saying that there were some reports of people actually having the virus but having 0 symptoms and being fine.
Oh yeah, that's all over the place. Yep.
Yeah.
People are saying that all over. Yep.
That's why I need more testing.
Yeah,
Here they're not
problem
testing.
was-
Here they're not testing at all.
The problem what they said for our testing.
Thank you, Andrew. Boy, I'm making more money on the swear jar than I'm making.
I'm the only one putting in it.
Because you're the only one saying the swear words. Of course you're the only one putting in it. We're not going to do it for you.
Mark could have thrown in a fin or two for his talk. No, I'm the responsible brother.
Well, he got out before he had to pay.
Yeah. That's another thing he's good for. That's
why he got
it. Don't forget, you still own a bar. You know how he knows how it works.
Well said.
Well, I hope you guys in the chat there are able to fly today. Some of you guys. Here, there's be no flying for at least a couple of days.
Yeah. I'm going to try today, but I also have to partially clean out my storage unit.
Okay.
Got a lot of garbage in there that needs to go to the dump.
That's my favorite time of year. We've been throwing stuff out, and I love it. There's nothing makes me happier than get rid of stuff.
It's a pain in the butt, but once you get rid of a bulk amount of stuff, it's such a good feeling. You're like, that's fantastic.
Cindy was not a hoarder. Just growing up so many time you don't get rid of anything because it was so hard to get again. You know, you make it work. But I'm like, it clutters the mind. It makes the play. You know, even though it was organized and not dirty, it's still there. Every time you open a closet, you know, you're moving stuff to try and take something out. I hate that.
I hate that.
Yeah. No.
I had my ex-wife was very close to being a hoarder.
Oh,
and
really?
Insane.
Oh, it's hard. It's a hard thing.
It really is. I mean, she had her own little computer room office, like you could never see the floor. It was just paper stacked there. Like,
no, we weren't like that. No, it was organized, but organized chaos, like that kind of thing. Yeah, that's a whole nother level.
That would have been a breath of fresh air if she at least stacked it up.
Right. Because I'm
No,
not attached to anything. I always want to feel like if I was to leave tomorrow, move somewhere, it's going to be minimal stuff that I got to bring with me. You know.
See, I used to be like so into like, no, I have to keep that and this, that. Now I'm just like, I don't just get as long as I have my computer, my bed,
yep,
and my truck, whatever, man.
Exactly.
Like,
I agree.
You know, who cares?
You know, well, it's good to keep extra blankets in case this comes up. If we need
Yep.
them, we'll get them. We'll get them. They're always on sale somewhere. There's always something around. We're not, you know.
Yeah.
Even for packing, North Americans are horrible at packing because anytime they go with it, well, what happens if it rains? What happens if it snows? What happens if a plane circles over 3 times? Like you got to bring something for every occasion. That's why they have 3 suitcases and pay an arm and a leg. Now, when I did that trip for 2 weeks, for instance, around Europe, I had 1 backpack. I had 1 change of jeans,
That's
3 t-shirts.
exactly how I travel.
Yep, 1 heavy sweater and a bag of socks from Walmart, and start tossing them as you go.
Yeah,
backpack and a laptop case. That's
Yep.
When I fly back to Illinois to see my girl, whether I'm there for 3 days or the whole week, I have my backpack. That's my laptop in it, charger, like 2 pairs of jeans, socks, underwear.
Yep.
My shirt's nicely folded up. I need nothing else.
You can watch anywhere. Like I watch socks and stuff like that on trains. You know what I mean? They've sat overnight. They're all fine by the next morning. You don't need to bring everything, and it saves a ton of money. You don't have to check bags.
John, I want that Jeep.
You can always tell it's windy at my house for the shop. See that sign out there? That's the inspection sign. It weighs about 28 pounds.
Oh, wow.
When that moves, you know it's because this is you can just see it in the camera, but this little one right here is one of those tin ones, and it's straight out. It's actually bent the top of it already. But this one here is a solid metal sign, and it's on, because I have to take it off, but it's real heavy.
Right.
To bring it inside to warm it up to put the stickers back on it. And that one point was just straight out like that. So I've had it fly off before. There's got to be 40-mile-an-hour winds, as you can see from these flags way down close to the ground.
Yeah.
Up in the air, it's ridiculous. But
do you have to bring it in a lot for the stickers, John?
Once a month. Once a month, you bring it in, warm it up, put a new sticker on it for the next month. So you have to change the sticker that's on it for the month.
Oh, okay.
It's a big sticker like this big.
Okay.
So if you put it on and there's any dirt on there or anything, it tends to peel off.
We used to have a sign company. Well, we even did some in the winter. You just clean it off with some good alcohol, but first you hit it with a good strong, like I had the DeWalt heat gun that goes up to like 1100. Work it up in stages, heat it well with that, then wash it, and then heat again in the sticker. By the time it goes, and then hit it with a light heat on top of it as it's drying, it should stay. That you don't have to bring.
So
it
I just lift it up, bring it inside because
it's easier for you on the shop. So you got
wipe it quick, put it on, bring it back out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't. Am I still sharing? No.
No, I'm just asking in general. Is that your Jeep?
No, it's my sister's Jeep. Mine's the little one that was in the parking lot. I have a little Renegade. She has the Wrangler.
Oh, okay.
Or Wrangler Unlimited.
Yeah, I'm actually selling my Jeep in the next week or 2.
Oh, no kidding. Are you moving?
Yeah, I am, but not like in the next week or 2, but it's just preparation. So I love the Jeep, but I rarely drive it. It's older. It's a 90 Wrangler with a 4.2.
Oh yeah. That's the good engine.
It is the good engine.
Speaking mostly, JT.
I don't want to watch anything, Paul, that says speaking moistly.
So if that's the same JT.
Not going through that again.
Did any of you guys watch that Hot Ones? Did you guys watch Hot Ones?
Yep.
Yeah.
He was just on it.
Oh, was he really?
And I'll tell you what, he was one of the best people on there. If you like to watch that and see how calm he was through the whole.
Did you guys see the one with Gordon Ramsay? It was hilarious.
With Gordon Ramsay? Yeah.
Yeah.
I watch them all because the kids watch them all the time. So I throw it up on the TV.
It was
come
funny.
running into the room,
But that was one of the greatest YouTube shows of all time. It's such a great idea. It's one of those ones, it makes so much sense.
Yeah.
It's perfect entertainment, and what a great way to get celebrities in on a different take than just the regular run-of-the-mill interviews.
Sure.
It's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. No, very, very good idea for sure.
You know, you look at it, it's like, why didn't I think of that? You know, you just look at it and it has like perfect.
We do that with a lot of stuff in life.
Of course, you know, that's the ones that do. Is there's a great example of putting a new take on something old and finding a new voice. on it.
Right. They do a nice job of it. And the guy that hosts it is just amazing, you know. But he actually got a little choked up on this with JT there on this third to the last one, you know, and I watch it all the time. His eyes started to get puffy and everything. And JT says to him, geez, I'm glad it's just not me. You're usually like a rock. I said, they usually edit this stuff out or what? Look at your face. And of course they zoom in and it was bothering them for some reason. And they were still 2 more to go before the 2 million Scavos or whatever it's called. Oh my God.
Well, he admitted that it does bother him. Like he said, he's human. The thing is, they didn't want to make it all about him all the time because then, you know, it would be like, you know, after a while it would run itself dry, you know.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to reset my controller. It should be interesting. Okay. It should be able to let all the smoke out of it.
Let all the smoke out of it? What? Sorry.
And it's going to blow up.
In electronics, that's usually what we used to say. We're going to go turn this thing on.
Oh, okay. Okay. No, I thought I missed the first part and something happened. Oh.
Well, it's not doing what I want it to do. So I'm going to, this will erase all the data from your remote controller's internal storage, including your Google account, system and app data setting, download app manager, music, photos, and other user data.
You're going to start all over again? This is the 3rd time.
Well, I started all over. In the beginning, I had done it, and I was able to stream and everything, but it was laggy. And when I connected up, when I got the Enterprise and I connected it, and I ran that, it was laggy. When I took all the programs, reset it and everything, it worked fine. The other birds worked fine. But now I want to stream, and I can't stream the way that they're telling me I can stream. So I'm going to do a factory reset, and I'm going to go through all the steps to load it again. I think.
Does that DJI, or are you doing a hacker thing?
It'll be a hacker thing when I reset it. So you have to reset it and install the hacks. You can't just take it now and install the hacks. They just don't work. You have to do it from their factory setting for some reason.
Because they don't want you hacking it? Is that what the deal is?
Yes, they do not want you hacking it.
Oh.
But too bad. Hackers figured this out.
Guys, I do got to take out. I'm going to go up and get Xenia some cough drops, and then her throat is still killing her. I was supposed to a while ago. So.
Okay.
All right.
You guys take care of yourself.
Take care.
Say hello to Xenia and tell her we the well.
I shall. You guys be well, okay?
Okay.
Right. Bye, everybody in the chat as well. Bye now.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do by doing this is take all the hacks out of there because there's still some of the remains of it in there. You just can't activate them. So I'm going to put it back to factory settings. Try what 400 AGL is doing, and see if it works. But I think they have them hacks installed. I'm not sure because this video doesn't talk about that at all.
I don't know a whole lot of people that have a lot of success for hacking that smart controller.
Oh yeah, I had it so it did everything. You could run everything on it.
And however,
you have to do a certain procedure though, and you have to do it exactly the way the guys tell you on the internet.
And in the right sequence, the right order.
And in the end, though, it didn't work for you because it was lagging.
And that was on the old firmware. So they have new firmware. So I'm wondering if it's going to work. But see, now I reset it. But since then, and you're not going to be able to see it in the camera again. I know because this camera sucks.
Just tell us what it says, John. We'll believe you.
So this little Android.
Yeah, we can't. It's blurry.
Don't worry, Paul. It'll take me a second. I know everybody on YouTube's impatient, but things take a minute.
Blurry.
Yeah, I can see it on the screen. So that Google Services Framework,
yeah,
you can't do anything with that. I installed it, but you can't do anything because I missed the first step that you're supposed to install, and then it's almost impossible to uninstall the thing completely without resetting it.
Okay.
But
well, I'll tell you one thing, John. You are tenacious. Because you've been working on that baby for hours.
Well, in between things, because I have to stop and do other stuff and then go back to it. But this weekend, I'm not going to have to. And actually, now it's letting me. Now that I redid the firmware, and I went in here before I reset it, it's actually letting me play with the Google Services framework. So now I might be able to actually use this the way it is, because it actually gives it a serial number and everything, so you can get to the Google Play Station,
right?
Play Store. Google Play Store, because you can't get to this Play Store because this doesn't register as a cell phone or a tablet.
Yeah.
So they don't let you sign into the Play Store, so all the functions of that stuff doesn't work.
There you go.
Yeah, my Crystal Sky, I was able to go to the Play Store after we talked this morning, but it did not allow me to add that other app. So
right, you have to. I forgot to tell you, you have to go to you don't go to the Play Store. You didn't hear me when I said you got to go to the other place for the APK file, the file for Android, and it installs.
Well, I was at the Android Play Store, but that.
Yeah, no, you can't go to the Play Store. It's from DJI's website. So let me get it.
Hey, Paul, real quick, how's your new computer doing anyway?
Good.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's got a couple of quirks that when I fire it up, it automatically puts up the first thing is the Google, when I go online, is the Google screen, which I just.
Oh, that's easy to fix.
Yeah, I click over one and then erase it, but.
Yeah, no, we can change that. That's just you're using Chrome?
No, I'm using just
Edge? Explorer. Okay. Yeah, that's just in the settings and setting your home page. That's all.
Here you go, Paul. This is right off of DJI's website. This isn't a hack site or anything like that. This is how you use this program. It was right from a DJI person online. This link here gets you right to the program. And it explains everything. It says what it works with down below. I know it just says Android there, but all of our stuff is Android if you buy it from DJI. Unless you buy an iPad mini or whatever, and it will work with that too, which is down there also.
Yeah, he put a link in the
I put a link in the chat, the regular chat. Brings you right to it.
Well, guys, I'm going to grab some garbage bags and go start on that storage.
Hey, good luck with that. I wish I was there. I could help you with it, but
okay, Sam.
Stuck a few miles away.
And if you're not doing anything tonight, Roger's on again tonight at 7 o'clock, Roger, or 8 o'clock?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Awesome. All right, I will do my best.
Okay, Sam. It's always good to see you.
Hey, guys. See you guys. Take care.
Take care. Take care, Sam. Everybody, check out everybody's channel. Make sure you got them supported. And thank you all so much for being here today. Yeah, I think I will close out 12:30 though, guys, today.
I understand.
A couple more minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
3 o'clock in the morning, I understand.
Yeah, you were up at 3, not me.
You know what? I missed you by an hour and a half or so. You probably were still on, but by the time I noticed, I woke my phone up and everything.
Well, here's what I'm trying to figure out, okay? Is my Crystal Sky, I can't get to this screen like you gave me this link. How do I put it in the Crystal Sky to go to that, to load
Through
it?
your little card you put in it.
Oh, put it on
the card, and then you can go and access it there,
okay,
and we'll install it for you.
Gotcha.
Yes, but you should be able to download it right to the thing if you're on Wi-Fi, and you use their browser to get there.
Yeah, but I can't yet. A little bugger is funny.
Yeah, they're a little tricky, but.
And I'm not as tenacious as you are.
Yeah, see, it doesn't let me modify system settings. spot.
So I should just be able to go to that download.
Yep.
I'm at the download center now. Back here, I'm just going to share my screen so you guys can see what the hell I'm up to. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this card and put it into the computer, right? Because that's where I want to load
Correct.
it to.
Yep. It's too bad you can't get that on the Wi-Fi, your Crystal Sky, because it'll do it automatically.
Okay, I stopped sharing for a minute because I'm going to. I'm gonna. Roger, you mind if I keep sharing?
Go ahead.
I figure this all out. Okay, so now from here, do I click on that or what? How do I bring it
Click
up?
the Android piece where it's the little Android. Click on that.
Right there?
Yep. And then it's going to ask you where you're going to put it. And it's an APK file. And you want to put it onto that drive in the left-hand part of that screen. Well,
I want to open it, right?
No, you do not want to open it. You want to save it. And you want to save it to a certain location. I don't know why your thing comes up that way. It's just the way you have it. Wait a minute. Oh, you needed to change that so it saves it to the drive.
It didn't let me make a choice.
I didn't get to see your window. Go back. Can you go back or close that one box?
Okay, let me go.
Just close that box. Yeah.
Okay, so when I click on
click on that, just click on it. Now I have it on full screen so I can see what's going on. And it had brought up that you want to see the up arrow next to save.
Right here.
Yeah, click on it. Save as. Should bring up a box.
Yeah.
All right. Now you can see the drive. Yeah. And now just dump it onto that drive. Save.
Just say save, right?
Yep. And that should have copied it to that drive. And does it show it copying in the lower? What browser are you using?
Oh, it came back up and said open folder.
Yeah. No, just close that window with the X right there. Yeah. Now close that PE box. And it's on.
Let me look and see if it's on there, right?
Right. Now go to that drive if you can.
There it is. Right there. So it's in there.
We don't see it.
Okay. So I'm going to close that, stop the share. Okay.
You want to look at that, that list that you had up. So if you go down to,
we're gonna say goodbye to everybody in the chat.
Okay.
Bye, everybody in the chat.
You take care, everybody. Nice seeing you, and I'll be seeing you tonight, 8 o'clock. Bye-bye, everybody.
Okay, it said it. Bye-bye. We'll see everybody tonight. Are we off yet, Roger?
Wait a minute, I'm trying to
I didn't get to see it. I didn't get to see.
Well, it showed it is copied on here.
Okay.
So now when I turn this, I got to turn this on.